I'm gonna set my camera here first so I can eat. I usually do. Sorry, I'm a little bit late. I'm just over the drama today, so hopefully I can set this camera. Shoot, I didn't want to put that in the freaking food, but okay. Hold on a second, guys. I'm trying to set my camera up here. It loves to fall down on me. It loves to fall down on me. Loves to be as dramatic as everybody else is. Just trying to line up my camera right. It loves to fall and be tilt over. Especially when I'm trying to fix this broken, so can't really do anything about that. Sorry to say. Alright. Oh, I got a like right away without me even being on the camera. That's funny. Sorry if my bed's a mess. Sorry about this. Sorry about this. I got a like right away before I even came on the live. That's kind of amazing to say. I don't normally get that too much. The cat food for Tito, so I can give it to him later. Sorry, I'm a little bit late, guys. And I hope we have no more drama. Shoulder's broken, so there's not much more I can do about it. Of course, we have two people who are stalking here, not saying anything yet. Probably wait for them to say something horrible, but don't count your chickens before they hatch, as they say. Sorry, I'm a little late, guys. Of course, a little slow as always. That's normal. The lives. That's probably why people don't want the drama anymore. I don't blame you. I don't want it anymore either. Oh, jeez. That's so typical lives to start off with. A couple people coming in, not saying anything, and leaving, and stuff like that. That's normal. It's absolutely normal. God, I can't ever stand sitting on this bed. I get cramp on this bed this way. Sorry for a little late delay, though. And since nobody's chatting right now just yet. I'm just going to eat in peace, as they say. And hope the dog people will show up. But quite honestly, I don't want to hear any more drama today. I just want peace and quiet. Especially from my friends. Of course, there's a couple of people here just not saying anything like always, but that's normal. Well, what do you know? The first, interesting. Jensen W1. Hello, Jensen W1. I think you're a newbie here. I think you're a newbie. I think you're a newbie. How are you? I think you're the first one. You're first one on the live. Always curious who the first one that texts me. Just like for you, keep going. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for the likes and subscribe, of course. And I appreciate that. That you're a newbie. And it's always cool to have newbies who like to join my live streams. And I appreciate that. Thank you, Jensen. I appreciate that. And regardless, I will still go on. They're not behind me. I don't even think you can even see them. Well, hi, Toshi, but yeah. I don't think you could see the pictures, though. They're kind of blurry from my point of view. I mean, you could see them, but I don't think you can blur them and make them out. You must have really good vision, because I can't see them from up here. I can't see them from the view. But these are just school pictures of them. Those are just pictures of them. There, that better? It's just those are school pictures of them when they were when they're younger. Oh yeah, of course, gotta protect the little ones. Yeah, that was an old picture too. That's an old picture of them from schools a few years ago, I guess. I mean, I had pictures of them on the walls that are baby pictures, so you can hardly recognize them as little, but they're over there. But you can't see them now. I don't know how you could. I mean, they were kind of. I looked up on the top, I couldn't see it. I couldn't barely see them from the view. You got good eyesight there, Toshi. I'm impressed. What am I eating? I'm eating one of those, like a ZD meal, actually. Yeah. Toshi's got some pretty good eyesight. You know, got a lot better eyesight than I do. I don't know what to do with it. I add a little more to it. You eat up all your food and drink up all your beverages and sleep all day and throw parties when you're trying to sleep. That's funny. I always look in the background. Little old pictures. We hide the little ones from crazy. Oh, I see. Duly noted there, Toshi. Duly noted. Because usually I would turn the camera probably like this. And I don't think you could see it in there, but or like this, but see my holder is pointing like one way, and it's a loose holder. It would be sick, think about it. That's funny there. That's funny, killing villain. Do you have a console? Like, you mean a game console? Yeah, you could see the turtles. That's fine too. That's fine. I think that's okay to show on lives. I think it's all the turtle toys and stuff. That's like my little shelf, a collection of turtle toys. Some are kind of a combination of old toys, and some of them are combinations of new. And they're not just turtle toys up there. There's all different things. Mostly up here is all turtle toys. There's a few Marvel stuff. There's a couple of Funkos over here. There's a lot of turtle figures mainly. I just keep them propped up. Do you have a gaming console? Yeah, I have an older one. I have like a PS2, which is really old, and then I have a little itty bitty, kind of like a smallish Nintendo, kind of a hard drive thingy that kind of has games inside of it. It has like 100 something games in it. It's like a little one. PS2? No, they're outdated now. I think you mean PS5. Yeah, PS2. Yeah. I have PS2 and it's old. It's old. It's definitely outdated and stuff. Oh yeah, they were back in the day. They were, and they still are. Oh, you're lucky you have a PS5. I could never get a PS5. I could never afford one. But yeah, PS2 games are awesome too. There's quite a few games I played on the PS2 I thought were really cool. But it's so outdated. It's outdated nowadays. You're lucky, Jensen. I wish I had a PS5. Because if I had a PS5, I would get that turtle game. Oh, I wish prices would go down. But I doubt video game systems will ever go down in price. Hi, Rowana. Video game systems are still expensive, even though they were 10 years ago. Even when people were buying the PS4, they were expensive. And I wish I had one of those great systems. Because if I had a PS5, I get that Turtle game, that one that has all the Turtle games in one. I do too. I have a retro Sega Genesis wise, although I'm not sure if it still works, but I used to be a big retro on the PS on the Sega Genesis and Nintendo stuff back in the day. Those were the hits. Those were the better systems back in the day compared to these days. Although if I had any system, it would be definitely a Super Nintendo. I wish I had one. I used to have a buddy long ago that played Super Nintendo, and I played it all the time. And I love Super Nintendo. But it's hard to find one. And it's hard to find a really good one that has good games, let alone even a good Sega Genesis that works these days, because you got to blow in every cartridge you work with. Look, you have ones that they program the games in, from what I know. I remember back in days like Blockbuster days where we used to rent Sega Genesis games back in the day. I don't know if you ever did that, Toshi. You ever, like, back in the day rent like old games from old places like video game stores and stuff like that they used to, you can rent a video game for a few days and play it, and then you had to return it. I used to get that long ago when I was a kid. Like, long ago. Yeah, like Blockbuster back in the day, back in the 90s. Because I remember all those video game rentals where you used to go to them. You would rent a game for like maybe a week or so, and then you had to return it by that day. Yeah, I miss those days too. I miss those days too, back when the game systems were cheaper and they were cooler. Yeah, that's exactly what I think happened when Nintendo system cartridges and Super Nintendos and Sega Genesis. I think that did kind of wreck them up, because you kept blowing into them and they never really kind of worked. You always had to blow on them to make it work. Hi, Julie. But yeah, you had to blow in the cartridge every chance you get. And you had to like blow and every time you did, most of the time they wouldn't work right. But I thought was the homebrewing stuff. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of homebrewing games, but it's really cool to do that. You can have people from licensing like Nintendo to actually homebrew your own game. Oh yeah, of course. You can talk whatever you like, retro gaming, stuff like that. I'm wondering if I should try that too, playing it on here, because like I have my PS2 over there, and my I have a little it looks like a Nintendo, but it's like a built-in kind of thing. A game's built into it. But it's like old because it's got that A&P stuff on it. Oh, your modded NES and Super NES has full collection of games. Oh, that's so cool. That is so cool. I know they have like this hard drive where you can get like this thing where you can kind of like put it into your television and program, and it has a whole bunch of games into it, and it gives with a controller with it. And it has like different things from Nintendo, Super Nintendo. All those old ones back in the day. That is cool, though. That is cool, William. Oh, yeah, Super NES is my vibe. NES and Super NES are my vibe. It's okay, Vaughn. We hear you. You don't have to repeat yourself. I got you. We get you're unemployed. You don't have to repeat yourself, Vaughn. You don't have to repeat yourself. You don't have to repeat yourself. We got just. Yeah, we got you, bro. Loud and clear. You can just text once. You don't have to text us about 5 million times. I'll get your messages. I usually make sure I do. If I miss one, I apologize, but still, I get them. I didn't catch the first time you said that again. Yeah, well, yeah, I wasn't sure if he's spamming or not, Julie. I thought he was like repeating himself 5 million times. Like, we got you, we heard you. The new Gears of War game. Oh, that's cool. You know, but if I wanted to get any game system with any games, it's Turtle games, hands down. I like the classic Ninja Turtle ones from the vault. Especially the ones that Super NES and Nintendo did. And the Nintendo one was so hard. Oh, look there. Hafsa's here. Hi, Hafsa. Oh, how come? Vaughn, you are 130. Oh, you people sometimes, yeah. Hey, Miggy, hello from Australia. How you doing over there? I'm fine, actually. How are you there, Danny? What's up? I believe you're on, yeah. I still can't beat the original Ninja Turtle games. I beat it once. Yeah, I beat the game once. It's hard, though. It's really hard, that game is. Hi, Zebra, Yelping Zebra. How are you? Good morning. I'm eating a 5-cheese ziti. Pepperoni in it. Cut up pepperoni I put in it. Yeah, it looks like ravioli, but it's pepperonis, actually. I just added the pepperoni for flavor. With cheese in it. It looks like raviolis, doesn't it? No, I'm not ignoring you. Everybody's texting in there, Hafsa. How are you? Oh, that's cool that you got just to work. Cool. Hungry Man is good food, too. Yeah, it is. Actually, I like Hungry Man meals. They're really delicious. Thank you there, Wheelan. I appreciate that, because you always got those cool, you're talking cool video games back in the day. I used to love playing those games. Yeah, the first Ninja Turtle game was like probably the hardest one, I think. Grand Theft Auto. I have, but it's been a while since I played it, but I have played that. I think you mean the original one. I remember the game. It's been a while though since I played it. The chicken meal with mashed potatoes or the turkey and stuffing. Oh yeah, those are true good. GTA 6. Oh yeah, they have a 6th one now? Oh wow. I'm not surprised. Sounds like they would have one. Keep making them up these days. Oh, story mode, I get it. Thank you, your cozy, for subscribing me too. I do remember the first one. I remember the first one, first Grand Theft Auto, a long time ago too. Kind of long ago that game came out. It's been a while. But I always liked the Turtle games the best. I thought they were the best ones whenever I played them. I played Mario, of course. Everybody played Mario. GG6 was leaked. It just finished. Oh, wow. So they just leaked that, huh? Those games were cool. They were really cool games, and for their time, they were. Sorry, but I'm not your little princess baby boo. Oh, well, tell him said there, Julie. Hell, I don't understand Mr. Nobody, but hi, Mr. Nobody. Hack the Planet. I remember some of the cool games that we used to have from the Nintendo, too. The Sega Genesis. I mean, I had the Sega Genesis. There was a lot of cool games with the Sega Genesis. What do you drink? What am I drinking? It's flavored water. It's just flavored water, and it's like a black cherry water. I kind of don't speak Mr. Nobody's language there. Yeah, oh, you're drinking strawberry flavored water? I'm drinking black cherry flavored water. I have like this stuff where you kind of squirt it into the water, into purified water, and mix it up. You stir it up. And they have them like in black cherry and different ones. Hello, oil man. I've heard you heard about the drama, but we're gonna kick it easy today. But a lot of people are talking. Hey guys, no drama today, okay? We're talking video games right now. A lot of people are talking video games right now. We have a lot of people who like the retro video games today. Yeah, everybody heard. Yeah, everybody heard. But we're not going to talk about her anymore. Yeah, I know how you feel. I woke up with a nightmare myself. I get them all the time. I always get nightmares all the time. Oh, sketch or house show's going to be on at 6. Huh? That's cool. A fried cheese ziti. One of those. I have one of those. Everybody was talking video games too. Yeah, everybody was talking video games so far. Yep. Yeah, I think Julie said it clearly wise. Racism, politics, trolls, spamming, scammers. Just pretty much just no drama. That's really what the chats for today is about. No more freaking out drama. Just Julie's right. I have to like keep my composure. I can't let some person just say horrible things to me. Demon paralyzing wands. Oh, cool. You ever played Primal Rage back in the day? So, I always liked that game too. See, my brother's a big gamer. he goes on there and he tells about his classic games. He'll give like opinion on classic games. And one of them he did was that I don't know if anybody remembers the game Shaq Fu. But if you guys remember the game Shaq Fu, you'll laugh at that game because Shaquille O'Neal was the part made focus of it. And I thought it was hilarious to me. Oh, I hope you're okay, Julie. I hope you're doing okay. We're gonna lay it low today. Keep things chill. And I was a little late on my thing. Sorry for being a little bit late wise. I just needed a... I was on Forever Man's live too. He said he texted me on Facebook, and I was like, where, I'm like, I'll have to find you. And Julie was on there too. Thank you, Jensen. I appreciate you subscribing. Yes, yeah, basically like and subscribe and hit notifications on your phones or whatever. And yeah, I'll pretty much talk about whatever. Even when I'm munching. Yeah, of course. I mean, compared to my last live, which was highly, when I watched it, and I was highly sad about it, but I just figure I'm not going to do any more bother with drama with people anymore. So basically with the drama, I'm throwing in the towel, as they say. And I think Neri's also probably had it too. My friend Nerilyn's also had it too. I think she's had it with the drama herself. Because I was talking with Marie earlier, she was very sweet. And everything she said was, when is your next live? Depends. I'll give you a notice on it wise. I gotta figure out when I'm gonna schedule lives. Since I'm kind of new to it lately there, Johnson. But yeah, probably, I'll see if I can schedule lives. I gotta learn how to schedule the lives so that way people will know I'm on. But yeah, I think maybe one of these times I'll play music again, hopefully. Or I would play the game system either way. I mean, I could play it if I wanted to. I just gotta figure out how to line that up. Because I'm streaming off a phone. So it's tricky. So I'm trying my best when you stream off a phone. What music do I like? Mostly 90s. Mostly 90s, I'd say. Because 90s was really my vibe back in the day. Because I was like a preteen back in the day in the 90s, and I always loved to take listening to 90s music. All music's good. I mean, I could go varietize-wise, but if I picked any kind of a genre, most likely it would be like alternative, rock, grunge back in the day. Sometimes there were girl groups I used to listen to a few ago. And I try to keep up with what my nieces listen to these days too, because I don't want to feel old. What phone do I have? It's a cheap one. It's like a 5-year-old phone. It's like a 5-year-old phone. It's like an old one. From like 2021. And it's not an iPhone, sadly. No. It's a cheap one, like a cheap Samsung one. Because I can't afford one. I can't afford anything, so. Let alone I haven't got this thing monetized yet, or even had hardly any donations except for 2 people. Although I am trying to figure things out. I think because when you're literally getting a whole bunch of people bashing you, you kind of yeah, it's hard, but you know. Yeah. Yeah, Jensen, yes. Yeah, because I'm like flat broke. Ooh, I'm finished. I'm full there. Yeah, we hope she gets well soon too. We want prayers and love, 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 like my friend Mary would say. Love, 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 he says. Transition? What the heck are you talking about? I don't transition. I don't understand. How much did they... Not much. Not much at all. Not much at all, sadly, there, Jensen. Not much at all. Very, very little. Very, very little. One of them's right here, too. One of them's on the live here, too, that did. But very, very little. But the thought was that they did do it. And I respect them for doing it. It doesn't matter how much that they did. I think it's respectful that they did. So I give them respect for that. But they didn't hardly donate much. But still, they did that. 20 YouTubers, but they just really why? Well, I don't know your cousin there, A1, but you're a newbie, so I don't know. I don't know. I don't know who your cousin is. So. That could have been just a fake. Yeah, those trolls. They never learn, do they? They never learn, do they? They never learn to quit leaving you alone. I mean, clearly when the live says on there, no stalkers and trolls, and apparently you don't listen. Well, let's not talk dirty here, okay, Sham? I can keep things a little bit cleaner now. Even though it's cursing, but still. I forgot I was trying to block him, but I wasn't a mod. Oh, I see. Oh, the troll. Oh, I thought you meant something else. Well, trolls are obviously, you know what they are. Sure, you can ban them. You can ban them, but you don't really know who's a troll and who's not. Apparently, there's another name. Sham's right on it. Boy, those people I don't get why they want to do that, but I don't get why they want to do that so much. Calling out, oh, I want to call out your shout out for your cousin or something. Yeah, this is not like a call out shout out thing for your cousins. Yeah, I'd like to give a shout out to my cousin, blah, blah, blah. He's really cool, but then I keep getting booted off lives because of it. Yeah, exactly. Can you do a shout out for my friend Miggy? He's a cool dude. Exactly. Yeah, this is Miggy. It's like, it reminds me of TRL. It reminds me of Total Request Live back in the day. Hey, can you shout out to this for this song? I like this song because it's really cool and whatever. And they used to do that all the time. Uh-oh, we have a person who says Trump. Oh, we don't want politics here, guys. Sorry. Sorry, we don't talk politics here. As much as everybody thinks they love hearing about politics, I don't want to bring up politics, really, to be honest with you. Walking Dead Telltale series. Yeah, we get you hate the guy. We know you don't like the guy, but we don't talk politics enough. Oh my God! There's another. Here he is again. Super Collider stream. Oh, where am I from? You can kind of see by the shirt wise I'm from Michigan. There's another one. Oh, these people talking all this garbage on politics or shout outs. Funny. I doubt that is a great popularity there, Sham, to have trolls literally wanting to come in just to get popular for me. I doubt that could be the reason. I just think they just come in when they see the word stalkers and drama, no drama and stalkers. They'll just go, hey, we'll just do whatever we want and just kind of do it anyway. Sorry I missed your stream. I was busy. That's okay. I mean, you probably wouldn't have wanted to see the last stream. I was really upset on it last, so. But maybe it's a good thing you didn't. Because I watched it back and I was literally just too upset on that one. And honestly, I don't want to do that anymore. But that's why I said the live was no drama / stalkers, because honestly, I don't want to talk about those people anymore. Just horrible people that won't leave the people alone. The hate people, yeah. The hate people who won't leave me alone. Or spreading lies and are not true and very hurtful and honestly, I'm fed up with that. I've been hurt enough as it is by their lies and slander. But I don't want to bring it up anymore because I'll just cry and because every time I looked at the posts and stuff like that from them, it just broke my heart. It did. It really broke my heart. Well, take care of yourself there, Hadi. Well, that's good there, Julie. I would always use Ozzy to kind of cheer things up, wise. Humongous Mini and Sham. I'm not ignoring you. Don't worry, they're hostile. You get attention. When you have people, a lot of people kind of texting you, you kind of, you'll get the attention. Don't worry. I promise you that. When you poop. Oh, these people make me laugh. Of course, they're hostile. You're my friend. You're my blessing friend. You deserve my respect. No, I'm not, and quit being disrespectful. Thank you, Jensen. I appreciate that. I don't like people calling derogatory names on there. That's really disrespectful. Yeah, I saw some disrespectful things there. Absolutely loaded up Jim. I don't know what the whole Milk King is talking about. Okay. I have no idea, buddy. Yeah, of course I'm nicer. I'm always nice, Sketch. I went on a live of Milky. Oh, on Mike. Oh, yeah, you did. Yeah, I went on Forever's as well. I was on it as well for like a bit. I had to like kind of make my peace about the creeps, you know, with Hellman. Yeah, exactly, Julie. Be respectful to the host, exactly. Because I don't want any more drama. Yeah, Sketch, you always like the same. Yeah, I'm wearing the same shirt for now. Usually I don't sleep in this shirt, so I switch my shirt every now and then. I just put it back on whenever I wake up, and then because when I'm sleeping, sometimes I'll wear a shirt, different shirt, or I won't wear one because I don't want to like show my body off on live. So I have absolutely more respect for myself, and you're a very sweet person. At least you're not a bully, thank God. I mean, you're a good person too. There are a lot of good people that are actually here that are very well respected moderators that none of you guys would ever, thinking being deceiving me. I know you wouldn't, because you guys do show yourself on live, and if you did show yourself on live, you wouldn't obviously lie on it, so. But yeah, you guys do show yourself on live. Unlike some people who tend to kind of bash you and they don't show themselves pretty much. But, that's how they are. I don't know if you see my short about me getting... Oh, that's good. You got 200 subs? Congratulations. You got 200 so far. That's good. Do you ever wear shirts? Yeah, of course everybody wears shirts. Of course, Sham, everybody wears shirts. When it's like really warm out, I don't wear one when I'm sleeping. But if it's like cooler out, I will wear one. Oh, it says Detroit Tigers. It's the baseball team. It's the baseball team. You can't really see it, but it says Detroit Tigers. Weren't you on live the other day, Sham, and he did wear a shirt, apparently? I think he did, so. Baseball is so much better than football. I can't say one is better than the other, but honestly, baseball is getting ruined these days, sadly. Especially with the LA Dodgers and everything. I only wear shirts because I don't want to be a drug Be drugged back to the zoo. Hi Enzo, you were on you were on Mary's live and Marie's live. How are you? I knew you come here. Enzo's a cool guy, guys. Tell you what, extra mature smoky cheddar and coffee is fantastic. Oh, that sounds good. Yeah, exactly, Face. LA Dodgers is a team. That's why there could be a lockout because of that. 87 million freaking dollars, and they do that. Not bad, thanks. Nice to finally. Thank you, Enzo. Yeah, I was very helpful to you, wasn't I? Exactly. I mean, I hope you figured out how to make your YouTube, because we're gonna try to help Marie out how to make one too. So she's very helpful to me. I swear I saw you in City. Yes, I agree with you. If Dodgers win, there will be a lockout. I guarantee it. I absolutely guarantee it was. I think there's going to be a lockout even if they don't. Yeah, keep trying, Enzo. The way you could do it is very simple. All you really have to do is just go to your YouTube main page, which is pretty much the main page wise, and then you hit edit channel. And when you hit edit channel, it'll tell you how you can edit everything up. It'll show like pictures that you can put on there. You can put your actual name, whatever name you want on it, stuff like that. Or if that doesn't work, always use also YouTube Studio, which will also help out, because that's also another app you could use to edit things. You can edit things there if you had though. You usually got to have YouTube Studio as well. Yep, I am an American. Yes, I am there, and so absolutely. This is not fair, Giant. Yeah, Giant has 3. Yeah, exactly. I agree there, Face, because it's just ridiculous with that. Yeah, it's ridiculous what the Dodgers are doing. You shouldn't spend that much. I think either way it happens, but it just mentions that part. Yeah. Do you like Lego? Yes, absolutely. I have a couple of Legos built over here. I do like Lego, yes. I actually have Lego games. I actually have Lego games as well. I have a couple of them. I'm for PS2. Blood pressure is very low. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Julie. Will Avengers Doom? Could be. Possibly. I mean, look at the Dodgers starting rotation. That is stupid. A team could even, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Enzo, for liking America. Appreciate it. Yeah, the Lego Batman is 5-tier. Yes, agree. Absolutely. I watch Lego Masters, so I've seen some of that. Obviously, I'm a big Lego guy, too. So is my 12-year-old niece. She loves to build Legos. She's getting really good at building Legos. Mainly because my son loves them. Well, my niece loves to build Legos. She's really big on the Legos. My friend has a YouTube channel of him. Oh, doing stop motion. Oh, okay, Star Wars Legos, I see. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty cool there, Jensen. That's cool. Yeah, Enzo's really cool, guys. Enzo's really cool. He was on Marie's stream with me earlier, aka Neri's, but Marie's stream with me too. Yeah, you could. Yeah, absolutely. I could definitely check it out. Yeah, like if you send like a link to it, I could definitely see it and subscribe it. And I'll check it out because I do like Lego. I absolutely do like Lego. I mean, I was the one that kind of get more into the Legos wise. And I do have a few Lego games. I have a Lego Indiana Jones game and a Lego Star Wars game, 2 of them. I have because I have the PS2, they had a couple of games of Lego games that I got a couple of them. Have you ever been eaten from the back? Okay, I don't know why you're here. It could be, yeah. Stop motion could be getting ruined by AI, but you never know. So I will get to connect next time with your viewers. But thank you, Enzo. I appreciate that, Wise, because you were on with Marie and myself, and we have respect for you. So absolutely, it's good that you were actually came on this live. I appreciate that, Wise. Because I will have to go. My treatment is finishing. Yeah, take care of yourself, Julie. We love you. Yeah, the Lego Indiana Jones. Yeah, I have a Lego Indiana Jones game actually for PS2. You haven't when you strapped a single square in your bathroom at night. I have to go. All you have. Okay, yep. Bye, chick. Oh, is it MC Stu? Okay, okay. Well, that's cool. I have like a Lego Iron Man over here. My niece put it together for me, so she put it together as a Lego Iron Man over there. It's on that shelf behind all the turtles. And she put it together. And it was definitely for 18 and up, obviously, an 18 up set. And she put that together in less than an hour, and she's only 12. If you can believe that. That's how good she is building Legos. Bye, Sham. See you later if you guys are heading off, Wise. Have you been to Legoland? Oh, I wish I would love to see Legoland. Absolutely, I would love to see it. My niece has been, though. I've been live streaming for 8 months full on, but tapering off. I've been very selective on what channels I want to go to. Well, that's good, though. At least you should come always here there, Enzo. I think you should be moderated, too, because you know Nerilyn very well, and she's met you, and she's been on there. I think we should moderate you. Because you're very nice to her and very nice to... Yeah, very nice. I'll show you how you moderate some. All you gotta do is you hit their name, and then you hit add as mod, and then you pick which one, and then you're officially a moderator, just like that. But since you're very respectful to Neri and Marie, I'm giving you a mod because you absolutely are very nice to her. Absolutely, yes. I have total respect for Nerilyn myself, too. I love Nerilyn like a best friend. She's a good person. Lego plastic comes from heaven. Yeah, exactly. I mean, we want to get my niece for Christmas probably the biggest set you can get. And it's usually would be it's probably most likely Harry Potter because she likes Harry Potter. But does anybody know what the biggest Lego set of Lego Potter is? Harry Potter is. Hi, Miggy, popped in to send you some love. I'll be back later. Thank you, Annie. Appreciate it, honey. Love you. But Enzo, you're officially a moderator now, so you're officially here. You're a good person because since you were on Neri's stream with Marie and we talked to her, which is good, and she was really helpful. And she made me, yeah. The biggest one is the Hogwarts. Yes, that's what I think it is. I think it's the biggest one is the Hogwarts castle, and I think that's what we might chip in to get her. Love you too, Miggy. Because thank you, Annie. Appreciate it. Yes, no nonsense from me. Please tell Nerilyn. Absolutely. Absolutely, absolutely. Because Neri's very sweet. She don't want the drama either. Neither do I. The most expensive Lego is the gold minifig. Yeah, that exactly. It's probably highly expensive. I have a big pimple on my leg. What should I do? I don't know. Don't touch it. Just make sure you put something on it there, honey. Thanks, mate. God bless you. Absolutely, Enzo, because you're so cool, Marie and myself, and Neri especially. We love you, brother, and you definitely deserve to be a mod here with me as well because you're very respectful to them, and we love Nerilyn, obviously we do, and we want what's best for her, and we want no drama or anything happening to her. Do you think the Earth is flat and why? Personally, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, although my youngest niece knows a lot about astrology stuff, so she's pretty much very well on that. She could probably say her opinion on it, but she's not here, so. Me either. I told them I'm 55 years old with blood pressure, so I can't handle. I agree. I agree with you. I can't because I have also depression and anxiety too, Enzo. So it's not easy to control. I mean, my last live stream, I was very, very just fragile about it, and I was very upset with it, and I don't want any more causing drama anymore. And I don't want people who are literally just hurtful. Are you choso? I don't understand what you're saying, Ruben. Flat Earth? I don't think it is. Okay. Okay. If you don't think that is. Have you pre-ordered GT6? No, I don't have money to do that though. Actually, I'm flat out broke face, so I can't really pre-order anything. Although it sounds cool though. Sorry, you're the best. Okay. Thank you. My brother suffered depression also. Yes, I mean yes, I've been having it for quite a long time. I have like depression and anxiety too, so it's not easy to control. And I'm very open about it, but some people apparently are not pleased with me being open about it. So, but I'm very open-minded about it, and regardless, I will say what I want to say. And like my friend Forever Man said, is say what you want to say. And he said that like Gene Simmons would say. It's just like Gene Simmons. I was like, really? I need to go and I subbed. Thank you, Ruben. Appreciate it there, brother. Otherwise, I hope you keep on joining the lives. I'm in Melbourne, Australia. So, well, that's cool. You're in Australia too. So I think we have quite a bit of people there. There's a stigma attached to this exactly, there is. I agree. What are you going to do a face? When are you going to do a face reveal? Oh, he's trying to figure out how to do a picture of their face. He's trying to figure out his YouTube thing, which I'm trying to help him, and he's gonna figure it out hopefully. And Angel's really cool because he respects a lot of people there too. So, but he's trying to figure out how he could put a picture on YouTube page. He wants to do one, and he's having trouble with it. So I'm trying to see if I can help him. And he knows my friend Mary and Marie, so obviously he's very respectful to them too. You get when I get off the live wise, I can definitely sub you, Ruben. Absolutely. Anytime I sub, if anybody subs me, I usually sub them back. I make sure I sub them back. But when I'm on the live, I usually don't because you can't do it while you're on the live. I need to go now to try to join the next live, but I cannot do tomorrow. What time? It's early in the morning actually here, Jensen, because I'm usually like awake at this time. Yeah, I'll try to figure out how to schedule lives because I have to figure out how to do that. I mean, you could I know how to do them. I just have to line them up right. What time I want to do it. I respected a lot of people ever channel, but haters are following me, so that's why I want to be a moderator. Well, you're now officially a moderator here, Enzo Wise, so you can get rid of some of the haters for me too, because I respect you. And I know how you feel. I have haters who are following me too. For me, it's 11:14 a.m. in the UK. Oh, that's cool. So you're in the United Kingdom too. Okay, that's cool. Jensen says, "Can you be?" Well, yeah, you could. Wise. I mean, I think you're just newbie to it. Enzo, I've chatted with a lot, but you know, I'll think about a year there, Jensen. Hopefully, I can set you up at some point in time. But let's get to get to know more about you, and I'll set you up as soon as we can, Wise, because But you're very, very respectful. Thank you very much for actually being very kind and respectful by asking, because that's a good thing you did. I mean, it's always nice to ask. But we do have really good, yeah, we do have really good respectful moderators here so far, and you know, it's a good thing too. But you know, we'll get you when you're on there more often with me, Jensen. We'll think on that, okay? Because you're very respectful. I don't know exactly the rules of being a moderator, but well, the rules for being a moderator is basically just kick out the junk people. You can have the trolling out people who are pretty much just junk, like say scammers, trolls, blah 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 blah, people that don't belong here. If you have the blue shield, you'll have that control, and you have the blue shield, so you can actually, if anybody's like a junk, you could time them out, but you can't time out other moderators, I'm afraid. The only way you could time out other moderators is if you're the lead moderator, which is there's a lead one, and I don't have a choice on that one yet. Yeah, exactly, common sense. So, yeah, basically you can get rid of the people who are not moderator that are junk, that pretty much you could tell is a junk person. Thank you, Mork the Orc. I like that name. It's like Mork and Mindy. Thank you for the cool. Yeah, it's a cool headset, isn't it? It's actually a Bluetooth one. baby. Yeah, it's a wireless one. It's a wireless Captain 800 I got for Christmas. The Doom Turtle is drunk. He's just spastic. Absolutely, Jensen. I hope you keep coming by, Wise. If you keep coming more and more, Wise, we'll think I'm putting you a moderator or not. Oh, it's auto-translated my message. Oh, okay. Yeah, junk, pretty much, exactly, Lord. Yeah, exactly. It gets rid of the junk people who are sending crappy messages that look like spam or trolls, or people being disrespectful or something like that. Basically, Enzo, you can have the power with that because you could control that. There's two different moderators you have, basically. Yeah, just use timeout if they're really, 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 really bad. Like if they're really bad. Like if they go too far, if they use like profanity or something like that, or sex or anything like that, or something horrible, or anything that's really, really, really bad. Thank you there, Mork, for following me, or dropping a like and a sub. Thank you. Yeah, you have the power to do that now because you got a blue. So if you see people that are junk, that are like say like people are sending like religious stuff, for example, which I've had the other day, which was you can time them out because we don't like to talk religion or something like that. Or you could time out like people who are saying very profanity things. Like if they're saying like horrible, harsh words, like, or just being a spammer, saying the same thing a bazillion times. Oh, I've gotten a lot of it, Enzo. I have. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there are good moderators here too. There are good moderators that's also taking care of it too. At some point, though, I will pick one person who will actually be a really, really good one who controls the moderators in general. I just haven't picked that one person yet. I had to find one who I really can trust more than anybody else. But basically, there's two different types of moderators you can have. Most of the people here, all the people here are really a standard moderator. But there is one that you could be one where you can control the moderators yourself. So like if that one would be like you could have the power of the moderators and the junk, basically both. But I haven't picked one yet, so. But yeah, I get a lot of it though. I get a lot of people. I've had a lot of trolls and junk people join in Wise. And that's what I was like talking about earlier with Marie. I mean, with all the drama and all that stuff. And she actually agreed. She actually agreed. As you know, you could tell. Yeah, Enzo's one of the good friends from Nary Stream, actually. So he's officially a moderator because he's very respectful, number one, and we know, and I know him. And number two, that he's very respectful to Darylyn and Marie as well too. And we believe that he's very very kind. Enzo is. What are your interests? Music I like mostly. Sports I like mostly. Animation I like a lot as well. I like so many different kind of things. I love sports and I love music and I love animation. Usually here would be music, but we're not playing music right now because of all the drama and the hate. And we had like issues with it, but I'm hoping to want to play music on the lives. Like I wanted to like do, requests for songs, kind of like how Marilyn would do. Kind of like she would take a request and I would play it. That's what I want to do. That's why I have my like DJ. You probably haven't seen that, Enzo, but my sign. But if you see it backwards, it's kind of hard to tell. But it says DJ Miggy's Music Mania, song requests, radio play, no cyberbullying, no fighting drama, and my stream, my rules, as they say. I've been going through all heartbreak. I'm dealing with Yeah, I know how you feel. I've been going through with people who are very, very, very hateful as well. My last live stream, I was literally upset, so. But I'm not talking about that person anymore because honestly, I've been upset with it enough, so. And I don't want anybody, all the moderators here, they're getting a lot of hype, the fact that they're thinking that they're deceiving me by this person, which is not true. Everything she said was not true. And it's just utterly sad. It's just utterly sad that she's doing it. But we're not going to talk about her anymore. Because honestly, I don't want to bring her up. And I don't want to ever have anybody else bring her up anymore. Thank you, like cool. I like music a lot too. 90s music especially is my vibe. Kind of like how Neri's vibe is like the Spanish, and she likes the Shakira. She likes the, like this different kind of Spanish, Ricky Martin, things like that. Mine's like the 90s vibe. I like the 90s music. Because I'm like big in the 90s vibe. Always been on the big in the 90s vibe. And I kind of probably know a lot more music than Neri probably does. It's not romantic stuff, it's the fact that I've been disrespected and twisted on me. I'm devastated, but I'm slowly getting over that. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm devastated over a person myself. Saying very hurtful things on Neri's on Neri's community and stuff like that. I mean, it's her community. And she has the control. She could delete whatever she wanted to, and I'm glad that she did delete that. So, nobody should be disrespected to Neri. And nobody should be very rude to other people on her name. Yeah, I do too. I like all types of music too. I'm not very picky on the music. I mean, I like to kind of jazz it up, like go varietize. But if my specialty, I know more about any kind of music, is 90s stuff. A lot of 90s music. I kind of was the 90s grunge. But I know a lot of good music from like the 80s and the 70s. And even stuff that's current. Although I'm trying to get to some of the stuff that the Philippine people are liking, which we've heard the Diggy Diggy song, as we know. we've heard a lot of different songs Neri's played on her live. That's kind of like, you know, very catchy songs, which are really good. And she's picking a lot of good real requests, which that's what I want to do too. But of course, I've had copyright issues, as we know. And one of my videos got apparently reported for no apparent reason why, so. Hello, Red Caliber. Welcome to my live. How are you? But yeah, I like all types of music. I will definitely play any kind of music. If anybody had like a request, I'd play it. Welcome to my live, Rev. Rev, how are you? I believe you're a newbie here. But yeah, I like to play like all different kinds of music, but 90s is mostly my vibe. Although I am kind of keeping up with the current stuff these days. I'm trying to keep up with the current stuff these days, and it's tough to kind of, you know, because you don't want to feel old. And my nieces are really the ones that kind of help me do it. They kind of help me get to the current stuff. Otherwise, I would never have had any idea who Cat's Eye was until now, and I know Cat's Eye now, and I'm like a Cat's Eye, definitely. And I do like Nerilyn's music. She does pick really good songs, I have to admit. I got to admit. But I do got a little study of music myself. I know a lot of good songs that probably Neri doesn't know. Some of them she did, but I could tell that she really didn't know very much of them. Wow, we already had 18 likes. That's awesome. I didn't think I'd get 18 likes that long in less than an hour. That's pretty good. I would usually not ever get that many likes. I contributed, goodness of my heart. I've been taken for like a... No, you don't have to feel that way, Enzo. Don't feel like you're an idiot that you did that, Wise. I mean, I know how you feel. Thank you, Lamish. I appreciate that. Yeah, my PayPal is on my thing. I have a security block something 2 months ago from Western Union, and people are saying I'm lying full of crap when I don't even send a few dollars I need to do. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Enzo. I'm sorry to hear that there, bro. But you know, if you donated to me, I would be very grateful with that too, because honestly, I take everybody's respect for donating, and it doesn't even matter how much it is. You don't have... Personally, I just would love to be donated Wise too for once, and it feels really nice to have that. You know, I've only had a couple people do it. And usually I would put it on my live. I usually would put it on the post Wise. Yeah, exactly. I love Nerilyn a lot too, and I would love to help contribute to her, but I'm broke as well, and I know how you feel. And I have mad respect for Nerilyn regardless, and she told me that if you had money or you don't have money, it's always good to be respectful to her. But yeah, I wish I was like part of the super chats that she has and stuff like that, but I can't afford anything, sadly. But you know, I can understand that your account is having, you know, issues Wise. It's definitely an understandable reason why, and I definitely understand that completely. Hello, unknown. Sup among us. But yeah, yeah. Just take your time with it. If you ever feel like you can't, whenever you can donate, I do have PayPal on there as well too. It would be nice to have donations for once, Wise, because, you know, since I'm trying to, you know, do the best I can, you know, and I used to do electric Gcash, but they blocked, and I manually did it at Western Union. Well, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. Well, I didn't have Western Union before, so I know about Western Union, but I haven't had it before. But mainly I had I had a bank. I had a bank prior before I had PayPal, and it got destroyed because of a hacker. So I know how you feel. I was like hacked and destroyed by a liar myself. So, and then I went and I got PayPal because I figured that was much easier to do, and PayPal is very simple to do. But I'm sorry to hear you had that bad luck with the Gcash and they blocked you. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. My PayPal is on my page. I sometimes do put it on here on the on here. I'll have to probably put it on here, but it's on my main page. So I'll put a link on it. You can put a link. You can put the what my PayPal here. It just takes a little time to do it. Like usually, it takes a little time to put this on because my phone's not. But I don't know why they would block you. Yeah, hackers. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, there's my PayPal right there. I put that on there. I don't know why they would block me. I don't know why they would either. There, Enzo. She's kind of weird. Are you single, whole adult life? My whole life. I used to date somebody back in my 20s, but that was a long time ago. So, but when I was 20, I dated somebody for about 4 years, about 4.5 years. Although it sadly didn't work out because of disagreements, private stuff, disagreements. Trying a story last time, I used a public restroom. A bunch of teenagers threw wet toilet paper. Oh, ouch! How did that happen? That's horrible. Some teenagers threw toilet paper at your head. Illegal to block me. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. I think if you're a moderator, you don't really have to be worried about being blocked. But people can block you regardless, I think, anyway. Which is kind of, if somebody went too far, it's bound to. It says answers to chat. Okay. But the PayPal is what my PayPal is, and if you look on my YouTube main page, like I said, you'll see if you've seen the main YouTube page, it's right there. It's under where links, and you have the links, and there's two links there. One of them is my PayPal, the other is my TikTok. And all you got to do is hit one of them, or you just go to PayPal, obviously, in general, and that's my name up there. And if you ever want to donate, if you ever feel like you want to donate, that's how you can find it. What has happened to my phone? Suddenly says on my screen, answer. I don't know. It depends on your phone, really. I don't know, but if you have the YouTube app, maybe it won't do that to you. Maybe that won't do that to you if it says answer to chat. I don't know. My phone's pretty old too, so mine has like issues as well. Like the keyboard would pop off every now and then because it's old. Mine's like a 5-year-old phone. Yeah, reset it if you can. If it messes up on you, Enzo, reset it. That's really what I would do. Sometimes I would have to reset the live wise because if it freezes and it buffers, I have to like and I can restart the live from where I left off. Which I had the live cut off on me a couple times. Mainly because of my phone. It's really my phone that does it because my phone's old. So my phone's like 5 years old, so it's pretty old. And oh, it's 6:30. I have to go feed the cat soon. And I hope people come by so we can watch feeding Tito the cat. You might have never seen Tito before, Enzo, but if you look on my YouTube page, you'll see or my YouTube shorts, you'll see a bunch of videos involving Tito the cat. So he's definitely there. And Marilyn shout-outs too, because I love Marilyn like a blessing friend should. My phone is new, but it glitches, it flickers, it's really sensitive. Oh, I see. That's probably why, because yeah, some people get phones that flicker like that, though. Mine will crash every now and then because mine's old. Mine is about as old as probably, say, Marie's is. Marie looks like she's got an old phone herself. And I go like, I can see why, because being that she's a 21-year-old student and she's, trying to get money on YouTube because she's young and she needs to pay for studies, it's definitely understandable why she's doing it. And I get props for Neri for helping her. She's doing a great job on her lives too, because it's awesome that she's doing what she's doing. We got to give Marie, especially being that she's 21, very respectful. Aw, sweet. We have actually technically 3 cats here, but they're not usually on live because my family doesn't want me to put them on live. So, but we have 3 cats. One of them is a calico sugar. We have a black and white tuxedo cat, and his name is Hermes. And we have a orange cat, and his name is Corn. We have a big fat orange cat. But the one you keep seeing on the lives, his name is Tito. And he is a neighbor's cat, actually. And we tend to him, we feed him, and I feed him every day. And he's usually in our yard every day. So you're bound to see him on live because I have the full authority to show him on the live because he doesn't really belong to us. So... and the neighbors don't really care, so he could be on live for all we care. So he's going to be on live all the time regardless because people love him, and a lot of people here love seeing Tito on the live. I mean, he's really, really sweet, very friendly cat too. Sweet. She's good, young, smart. Absolutely she is. I've ever seen, and I definitely wish her luck in her studies. I hope she does. Do camera all he wants because he's not technically ours, but I can put him on there all I want because here, food right here. I have a can of food right here for him, ready to go. Hi Jensen, welcome back. We're probably going to go see Tito in a few minutes too, because we have his can of food right here, and I got to go get his tray and his bowl and give him some dry food. He's probably hungry. He's probably hungry, and if you see him on my shorts, you'll see him. He usually is on my shorts. He's very friendly. His name is Tito, and he belongs to the neighbors. 20 likes, yes, 20 likes already. 20 likes already. Yeah, well, here's the thing about it is, this is actually another our cat's actual food, and he eats this, so because he won't eat anything else, and he's old, so Happy Birthday Rosie playing. Oh, that's a cool song. I like that song. Yeah, premium food. Yeah, exactly. You could say it's premium food. But yeah, Tito will eat this as well, so he'll eat this kind of food as well. But originally we have 3 other cats that I don't show on the live often. And yeah, at the moment, yes. But they're usually like, you'll hear them every once in a while on the live. You might hear them on the live every now and then if I'm on live. But there are 3 cats. We have 3 other cats at home. We're here. So that's why we can feed Tito. It's technically our 4th cat. We're considering him the 4th cat because he's very friendly, number 1. The neighbors don't care, I don't think. And they know he's here anyway, and he's always hanging out in the yard, so it doesn't matter. He's used to being around our front yard. And we feed him every day, so I feed him every day. But you might hear you might hear my family on the live. You might hear them, or my sister on here. Yeah, you might hear them on the live. Because they were on the live the other day. Because usually I go out and I feed Tito, so I make sure he gets fed. Arabic person. Yeah, you never know with the Arabic people. Although I can't understand the language, but still. That's why we got translators. Although I wish you could use the translator on your live, but I haven't figured out that yet. But I think we're gonna go ready to feed Tito. Because I gotta go get his bowl. I gotta get his bowl from outside. He has a blue dish and give him dry food. Oh, of course, actually. You were just here a minute ago, Jensen. Yeah, you were just here a second ago. Hello again, Insane Skunk. I think we're going to go feed Tito in a minute. And Tito always really is a relaxing stress reliever, too. Because people love him. And, it's shame some of the people here aren't here that want to see him. They love seeing him because he's so cute. They love the big tubby Tito. Oh, you're gonna miss seeing Tito there. You're gonna miss seeing Tito there, Enzo. If you're heading off, I'm gonna go feed him in a minute. If you want to see him, but look, if you want to see him though, there is videos on there that I mentioned with Neri that I posted before, and you can see him there. There's a bunch of videos on my shorts that are involving him, and shout outs for Neri as well. So yeah, exactly. You got to come back to see Tito the cat. Wise, everybody loves seeing Tito the cat. Yeah, because he's if you want to see actually what he looks like, there's videos of shorts I did for him. And thank you for actually seeing me as well, too. I appreciate that. I always need more good friends here. What time is it here in America right now? It's early in the morning, actually, here. But there's all different times around the world there, Enzo. But it's like early in the morning now. It's like 6:30 in the morning. But I'm like a night person, so I'm up like during the night till like late morning. And then early afternoon, I would go on live again for like a bit. And I would sleep during the late day. Oh, actually, it's 8:45 in the evening. Oh, okay. 8:45 in the evening. Right now, it's 6:45 in the morning here. But if you guys stay, you guys can see Tito, because eventually I'm going to go out and feed him. So we're going to go feed him. Make sure he's Yeah, exactly. Always keep your notifications on. Yeah, exactly. Whenever I'm live. Yeah, always, like what Neri would say is, like and subscribe, of course. Hit the notifications on there too. Yeah, exactly. You could, if you want to see Tito, you can stay, because I'm gonna go feed him. I just gotta unhook my thing. Yeah, absolutely, guys. I would love you guys to say you could see him. I gotta go get his dish anyway. So we're gonna take my phone off the thing. I have to unplug it so my phone won't. But my phone will get, if it buffers outside, sorry about it, because it'll be a little different when it's outside because he's outside. So, but we're gonna go feed him. You're a wizard. Ooh, do you cast magic spells? Cool. But yeah, we're gonna go ready to go feed him. I'm gonna grab his can of food here. Give him about half a can of food. Because we're gonna go see him in a bit. Thank you. Yeah, I'm actually very respectful of yourself. You're cool yourself. Because you're so sweet to my friend Neri, and so sweet to her friend Marie too. And it's always respectful to have good people like yourself. Thanks a lot. I study. I went. Oh wow. We're gonna go feed Tito the cat. So let's go feed him. We're gonna go feed him. So let's go out. Yeah, we're gonna go. It looks a little dark outside still, but I gotta be quiet so people don't wake up. It looks a little gloomy outside, but we're gonna go feed him. We gotta go get his dish first. And he's laying on the table, so thank you. Thank you. My headphones are really cool. They're wireless too. And it looks a little dark outside, but it looks a little bit dark outside. But if you guys want to see Tito, he's laying on the table. He just woke up. He's just yawning too. But here he is. Here's Tito. What would I PayPal you for if you're not doing anything? It just really just depends. It's only really for a matter of respect wise. I mean, I understand that I don't really do as much wise, but I do a lot. I do music requests at some point, send a toast, but you're newbie, so. But it's really just a matter of your choice. You don't really have to, but I don't force people to, no. That would be very, very mean to do. And I hope I can do music again at some point too. I really do there, Jensen. I want to. I just hope I can figure out how to get that figured out. Hopefully I can figure it out. But here's Tito. This is Tito. And apparently his bowl's on the ground. His bowl's apparently, which I don't like that. Apparently he must Yeah, I gotta give you some food. See, he's got no food in his bowl. I gotta go give you some food. Are you hungry? He is, isn't he? He's a good boy, too. Say hi, Tito. He's a big kitty, too. And he's old, too. He's like 12, 13 years old. He's pretty old. And he's hungry, apparently. I gotta feed him. And give him some water, because he needs some water as well. Yep, if you love animals, you'll love Tito being on here, because he's always on my live stream. I make sure he gets his time on the live, too. So we gotta throw away his old water. And usually what I do is I go over here and throw it away. Or throw away the water. Sorry if the live is buffering. My apologies for it. Yeah, he's a big cat. Yeah, he's a big cat, but he's an old timer though. He's big. He's a big one, but he's older. But he's older though. But he weighs like 20 something pounds. He's like 24 pounds. He eats a lot of dry food. But we're gonna go give him some food. He's definitely hungry. He needs some dry food and some wet food. So we're gonna go feed him. Back to food. I need a light in here. We're gonna clean out his bowl first. He needs his bowl cleaned out. So I'm gonna clean the bowl out. So I can give him some fresh food. He needs fresh food and water. Yeah, that's my name here, actually. My moniker name, Miggy, is here, yes. But it's not actually my real name, no. But I can't say my real name on my live because this is my moniker, so. But my name is on my everything else. You might see it on things there, Enzo. But Miggy's my moniker name here, yes. That's my DJ name. And my actual name wise, but you're not really supposed to, so. But yeah, it's my real name here. Oh, that's good. That's good. Thank you. Yeah, I do have one here, yes. Yeah, she probably usually is live on right now too there, Enzo, too. So usually she comes on about like right around this time. She might give a shout out here, she might not, I don't know, but she's sometimes she does. She'll always say, "Prop for my life," that's what she'll say. Okay, I need to get him some dry food, so hold on a second. Okay, we're gonna give him some dry food. We're gonna give him some dry food here. We're gonna give him some dry food. Gotta give him some good dry food, some clean dry food. Now I gotta give him some treats. Okay. Give him some treats for top because he loves treats on top. He loves treats on top, so we give him a little bit of treats on top. I might go on there live just to pause the live and tell her I'm on live. Yeah, I might do that there, Enzo. I might pause my live when I do it, but I'm going to show Tito first. I'm making a scooter channel. Oh, that's cool. now I need to give him some soft food here. I need to give him some soft food as well. So I give him get a spoon here. We're gonna give him about a half a can because he can't have that much because he's having diarrhea lately. So we gotta give him about at least a half of a can. So we're gonna give him a half of a can. Make sure he has at least a half of a can because yes, I have 3 of them. 2 sis, 1 bro, 3 nieces. 2 sisters, 1 bro, 1 brother, and one of my sisters has 3 kids. Yeah, he's gonna eat some beef today because he likes tuna, but he likes beef as well. So I want to make sure he gets some beef. I have to be a little quiet because people are still sleeping. Close by. Let me see. Okay, we're gonna go feed him now. I need to give him some water though. Since there's no more water in here, I'm gonna have to give him a jug here. I'm gonna have to give him a jug of water because I can't. There's no more bottled water, so I gotta give him a jug of water. Gotta give him the jug of water. So I'm gonna pour him about a jug of water. Make sure he has his water first. Now, hopefully I can get you guys outside carrying all this. Yeah, and try. Hopefully I can carry this out without spilling. Slow so I don't spill the water. And Tito's waiting ever so patiently. Tito's waiting ever so patiently. Yeah, he's meowing. You could hear him. Hold on, little buddy. I gotta make sure I don't drop something here, bud. Hold on. I wanna make sure I sit his food down first. Don't want to spill water all over me. Hold on, buddy. Here, buddy. Here's your water. Alright, now we're gonna feed him because he's meowing and he wants foods. Yeah, purified water. Yeah, he's got to have purified water. Absolutely. I always give him purified water. But you can see he's hungry. He's waiting ever so patiently and he's meowing. He's meowing. He's definitely watch what he does. When he knows when he wants hungry, he'll paw it. See? He says, I'm hungry. He's telling everybody, I'm hungry. Are you hungry, buddy? You ready for some grub? Some food? Ready for your breakfast? Breakfast time. See, breakfast time for Tito Flan. Here you go. Breakfast time. Breakfast time. Breakfast time for Tito Friends. You guys can watch him eat too. And if it buffers, my apologies because I'm outside. But if he's hungry, I know it's not tuna, but it is beef. You'll like the beef. I know you like the beef. Yeah, he's hungry there, and so he's hungry. Well, that's cool, Jensen. You have a scooter, though. I always wanted a scooter. But yeah, purified water. Yes, I got to give him always purified water. Yes, purified water right there in case he's thirsty. Right now, he's going for the soft food. He likes the soft food more than anything else. But look at him mow. He's mowing. He's hungry right away. He eats it pretty quick. Yeah, Tito likes tuna, and he likes beef food. Especially tuna. He really gets to gorge himself with tuna. But he has to have he has to have only half a can, because he's been having a lot of diarrhea. So he's had a little bit of a diarrhea problem. So since he's older, I have to cut down his cat treats and give him more cat food, and give him a little less treats, and then some soft food, a little less soft food. Yeah, he's hungry. Yeah, he's always hungry at this hour. Usually about this hour, I would film him. I would live film him, let people see him. Let them see him eat, and then sometimes once he's done, he'll play or walk around. And Nary's seen him too. Seen him. I think though Marie hasn't, but hopefully she will. But usually when she's on early, so and it's usually nighttime when it's when she does, so I can't feed him. Yeah, sorry for the buffering. Yeah, I apologize for the buffering. Yeah, because I'm outside, that's why. If anybody's getting buffering issues, I apologize. But I apologize if anybody's getting buffering issues. Yeah, I apologize if anybody's getting a buffering issue. If anybody's here on live, I apologize if anybody's getting a buffering issue, because I'm outside, and that's why. Oh, wow. Jensen's got a frog, 2 fishes. Used to have a frog and 2 fishes, but now has 2 dogs and 1 bird. He ate pretty much most of it. He ate most of the soft food. He pretty much left a little bit in the bowl. But he'll later eat the hard food whenever he does, and he'll get full by that. And you can tell he's going to take a break while he's doing it, because he's licking his face. That's usually the sign for kitties whenever they're done eating, is they lick their face, they groom their whiskers. Yeah, buffering happens. Yeah, I think because my phone's not great. Yeah, my phone's not great, and I'm outside, and when you're outside, it gets worse. But that's normal because the Wi-Fi is actually in a person's bedroom. But the best I get is in my bedroom. The best Wi-Fi I get is in my bedroom. But usually I got to come outside, feed him, because he's usually outside. He's going back for more. See, this big Buddha belly. He's got a big Buddha belly. Yeah, he was licking his chops. All right, exactly. He was licking his chops. He loves it. He wants more apparently, but I got to cut him down a bit on his soft food. He's only got to have a half a can now because he's been having diarrhea. So he has to have a little less food. Yeah, he's got a big old belly. He's a big boy. He's a big cat. I was told that when he was young, he ate a lot of hard food. He ate tons of hard food. So he's used to eating hard food. Android phone you got, or I have an Android. Yes, I have an Android phone. Yeah, it's an old 5-year-old Android phone, because I could never afford an iPhone. But I want to also try to get Tito on the live too, and give him attention like he deserves. Tito's 12, 13 years old. He's an old timer. He's supposedly 12, 13 years old. He's pretty old. But I think when he was younger, he ate a lot of hard food, I was told. by the owners who had him. But he's not a stray. He belongs to somebody. He belongs to a neighbor that's over, like, across the street from, like, that way. Like, I think over that way wise. And they know he's here. They know he's here, but he always comes back here anyway. We make sure he gets fed. Yeah, you know what the interesting story how I got my phone is was very interesting because I didn't have one and I didn't pay for the phone. I didn't pay for it. Someone actually gave it to me as a gift. Yeah, a former coworker worked as a gift. Yeah, he's about 12, 13 years old. Yeah, he's about 12, 13 years old. He's an old timer. He's very well mannered. He's very behaving kitty. But yeah, I got my phone from a coworker in 2021. Yeah, he gave it to me because I didn't have one because he bought a new one actually. Yeah, he gave it to me as a gift because he bought a new one and he said Miggy, you deserve to have a phone too like everybody else. And since I got a new one, I'll give you mine. And he gave it to me as a gift, but he had to take the phone number out. He had to take the phone because that was his number, not mine. So he had to take the phone number out of it regardless what he did. And I didn't have a phone number on it originally for quite a while, but I figured out a way. Yeah, 55 years old there. No, I'm not that young. I'm almost close to where you at. I'm 43 actually. 43, so I'm not shy to say my age. Yeah, now he's going for some hard food. He knows what the treats are on top of the bowl. He's got that keen sense where he knows what the treats are on the top of the bowl. But no, I'm not that young there, Enzo. I'm like 43. I just turned 43, so I'm not. Yeah, I'm not ashamed to say my age at all. I think guys are much more open about their age than women. I think that's probably why people like Nerilyn are very shy about saying their age and stuff like that, which we can all understand completely. But Marie didn't seem very shy about saying her age though. She said she's 21, so I was like, wow, very respectful for a 21-year-old. So she seemed some people are very open about their age. And it looks like Tito's done, so he's going to go stroll for a bit. He's going to go stroll, look curious about. Yeah, 43 does still feel young-wise. Spring chicken, you aren't, but age is... Exactly. That's how I respect people, is age is just a number. I respect anybody's age on there. I mean, we have a person who's over 60 years old on here, and we have a person who's obviously 18 years old on here. So, absolutely, we respect, as long as you're over 18, of course. Because, obviously, apparently, we've had kids on the live long ago that should not have been, but... Oh, I could see your, yeah, I could see it there, Jensen, actually. Yeah, exactly. I never asked the women's age either out of respect, too. I think it's kind of sad to do. I don't think you should ask a person's age. But, if you ask a guy, it's a little bit different. I think it's a little bit different when you ask a guy. I think with people like, say, Nerilyn, for example, I mean, sometimes you can kind of say some women are very, very vulnerable about it. Yeah, exactly. I agree. No minors on YouTube. Yeah, and I had a little mishap with that before too. People were sneaking in. People were sneaking in underage, and they should not have been. And we have good moderators to make sure that won't happen. And that's why some people are asking also ages too. because they have to make sure that you're over 18. Yeah, different. Yeah, I agree. Different if you ask a guy. It's really high compared to asking a woman. I think women have a little bit more, you know, manners compared to that. I would say, like, more of a manner on age wise. Like, some women don't like it if they ask a man, or ask men don't like, or some women don't like if a men ask women their age. I think it's okay for women to say it for guys. So he's strolling around. Do I smoke cigarettes? I used to, but not anymore. I used to smoke when I was when I was a teenager, but I don't do that anymore. There's a lot of stuff I used to do as a teen, but I don't do anymore. He looks like a little kitty, doesn't he? But he's a big kitty. He's an old kitty there. He's an old kitty. He's an old kitty, but he's pretty big. He's a big kitty. He's an old-timer kitty. His name is Tito. Yeah, he is one-fed kitty, yes. Yes, he's one-fed kitty. His owners originally fed him a lot of hard food. But he's very well mannered. I feed him every single day. The neighbors know that he's here. And they don't care, obviously, if I film him. And they don't really know anyway. So, and I film him all the time. Are you sober now? Yes. Yes, I've been. Yeah, I do not smoke cigarettes anymore. I quit that stuff long ago. And the only reason I smoked cigarettes is because of peer pressure. That's really what it was. I mean, I used to go goth as a teen. So I used to smoke a lot of cigarettes, although my family hated it. But when I had a relationship, when I was like young, when I was like 16, 17, my relationship actually changed me for the better at the time. So I stopped being emo, stopped dressing up goth, stopped trying to... No, I didn't name him Tito. The owners did. The owners said his name is Tito. No, I did not name him. I would have named him something a little bit more cooler. But his name is actually Tito. It's on his tag. He does wear a collar. You can kind of see it. See, he has a tag on his collar right here. Like right here. He probably won't let me do it. But, but he has a tag on there. It says his name is Tito. But the owners named him. His owners named him. So we just call him by that. But he's very well mannered. He's a very good kitty. And he's old, but he's a good cat. And he's very loving. And they know he's here. So you don't like AFI anymore? You mean like being goth? You know, I was kind of sad about that but yeah, some people change their names. Well, yeah, we like to keep his name the way it is because that's his name, so. But no, we didn't name him. But we're going to just keep calling him Tito because he does belong to somebody else. And he's a good cat. He lived with a dog actually though before. That's how he gets out. They have a dog over there. And when they have a dog over there, he usually gets out the doggy door. And he comes here all the time anyway, but he doesn't seem to ever go home. He just loves to be here. So he's always laying in the yard. He lays in the grass, sometimes sleeps. He does come in the house, but my sister's got dogs in there. He's not too fond of those, I'm afraid. He used to come in the house, though. And he used to sit on my lap all the time. He was a good cat doing it. And he usually slept by me all the time. And he doesn't come in the house right now because my sister is here at the moment for a temporary situation she's going through. So he's not coming because she's got 2 dogs in there, and he's not happy with those 2 dogs. So Oh, that's cool. So that profile is your two scooters. Oh, that's pretty cool, Jensen. I like scooters. I think they're cool. Yes, why change their name if it's his name? Yeah, Tito, Tito the fat cat. Well, he is a tub tub. You know, we call him Tito the tabby. I was wondering though if why they named him Tito. I was curious, and they never said why. And I want to find out why they named him Tito. But we keep his name the way it is. Well, I would have named him something much more different. I can guarantee it. I probably would have named him after a mobster or something, but he's very friendly. So, yeah, I love both. I actually love both cats and dogs. My sister's got two dogs that are one's very well mannered. She does not hardly bark. The only time she barks is if she plays. She's very well mannered. Only issue is really pooping in the house, but really that's really a minor thing. And my her other dog is black and big, but barks a lot. And he's like he barks at a lot of things. But but my family's more into the cats. They like cats more than dogs. Me personally, I like them both. I love both dogs and cats. I think they're both blessings, regardless. And sometimes I wish Tito was mine. Every day he should be mine. A lot of people claim saying he should be my cat. He should be my cat. You feed him every day, and I'm like, yes. Do you play musical instruments? I stuff around with acoustic guitar. No. I wish I did. I wish I did. I wanted to play the guitar myself, but I never really learned. I had like struggles in school, so I never really learned how to play a musical instrument. I kind of wish I did though. But I would, yeah, I study a lot of music though, because I listen to a lot of music. When I'm sleeping, I would have the radio on and listen to the music all the time. Oh, indeed, I could pull a few tunes myself. Actually, there's some good stuff that I think Neri doesn't even know about. And I would play pretty much anything from from say pop, rock, rap, hip hop, country, R&B. There's so much stuff, and there's a lot of songs I think I probably know more than Neri does. And look, Tito's now getting some water. He's getting some water. Let's film him watering. He's drinking his water. How cute! Look at him. He's drinking the water. He likes his cold water. Well, that's okay. It's hard to kind of make up your own tunes better than it is kind of songs and doing it yourself. Me personally, I think I would love to do karaoke. And I'm not that great of a singer, so I'll do it anyway. But I would sing definitely. It's actually I would put ice in it, but it's a little bit cooler today, so he doesn't have any ice in it. Usually I would put ice in it, Justin. I usually do for him, but it's a little bit cooler today, so I really don't need to put. It's really cold water because it's been in a jug, so he's really satisfied with it right now. But yeah, usually I put ice in there. Whenever it's like a little bit warmer, like it was hot, I would put ice in there for him. I don't like really heavy metal, too much soft metal, Metallica. Oh, that's good. Metallica's alright. I know a few songs of Metallica. I'm not a huge major fan of Metallica, but I do mind the music. I don't mind the music. I do like rock wise. I like some of the 80s rock too. A lot of the 80s rock too is really good. Def Leppard was probably one of the best, I think. From the 80s is one of my favorites. Def Leppard and AC/DC, Guns N' Roses, Motley Crue. There's a lot of good stuff from the 80s, too, that was really good. But 90s was more my vibe. I was into the grunge. And I used to listen to, like, Nirvana, Pearl Jam, Smashing Pumpkins, Green Day, Alice in Chains. Who else was there in the 90s? There's so many good ones that they had in the 90s. Offspring. Oh, blues and jazz. Country. Yeah, I do like country. There's some good country stars that I like. The current one these days I dig in is Ella Langley. And I think not a lot of people know who she is, but she's pretty huge in the country right now. Yeah, country I like too. I mean, there's some good country songs I like as well that are catchy. And the biggest country star I know nowadays is Ella Langley. She's really huge. They're calling her the next. They're calling her the next Shania. That's what they're calling her, the next Shania Twain. I think she's really good. She's talented, and everybody knows that "Choosing Texas" song now. And everybody's singing "Choosing Texas." Although I'm amazed Marilyn doesn't know that. I mean, but then again, Marilyn's more into the Spanish songs, so you can definitely see why. Being that she's from a different country, she's definitely from the that different type of area, like the Philippines wise, and yeah, Offspring's a good band. Yeah, Offspring. I used to vote for, because back in the day, when they had TRL back in the day, I used to vote for the Offspring and Korn and stuff like that. Like I used to vote for rock bands to vote on TRL all the time when they had it out there. And I was always voting for Offspring, and I was always voting for Korn. Because my sisters were into the boy bands. Because my sisters at the time were into the boy bands, and the boy bands were huge back in the late 90s with NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, 98 Degrees, which Neri likes. Neri loves those boy bands. I can definitely tell you that. She's really into the boy bands, too. And I definitely have no problems with the boy bands, actually. I don't. Yeah, she does. She loves her Spanish music. You could definitely tell she loves the Shakira. That seems to be her favorite. She loves the Spanish music. A lot of the Spanish music. A lot of the Philippines love Spanish music. She likes the Diggy Diggy song, as we all know, which is a good song. She likes the Shakira, which we all know. She loves that song. Absolutely loves that song. She loves to do the Macarena, which was a good big song of the 90s. I agree, it was a big song of the 90s. And she loves doing Ricky Martin, She Bangs. I know that, too. She loves doing that song. Good song she likes. And she likes some of the boy bands. She likes some of the pretty boy band songs and some good ballads, too. And, you got to respect Neri for her good choices she likes. She's really into you can tell she really loves the Spanish vibes. Yeah, I know my music a lot, yes. I told Neri that I was like a very big on the music. I know more songs than probably you that you probably never heard. Well, yeah, I listen to a lot of music. That's why. I mean, I'm even into the Cat's Eye, which my nieces love Cat's Eye. I told Neri about that. I said my nieces love Cat's Eye. And she's like, really? I love Cat's Eye, too. I'm like, oh, my gosh, you love Cat's Eye? That's awesome. Because I'm starting to like them as well because they got really good, catchy, upbeat music and it's current. And they're huge. And my nieces used to listen to Blackpink, but they stopped listening to Blackpink and started listening to Cat's Eye more. So you got to keep up with the date nowadays with music and stuff like that. So you got to know, like, the current artists, like, say, Ella Langley and Sabrina Carpenter and Chappell Roan and Billie Eilish, Gracie Abrams. There's a lot of current stuff that I'm kind of learning these days. And my nieces they like Taylor Swift. I'll be honest with you, they like Taylor Swift as well. They like Taylor Swift, although I'm not a huge fan of Taylor Swift. She does good music, don't get me wrong, but I'm not a huge major fan of her. But I do listen to her songs regardless for my niece's sake. Because, she does have good songs. She does have good catchy music. And Cat's Eye, though, I love to listen to Cat's Eye. Their songs are so great. Their songs are awesome. And my 12-year-old niece got me into it. She got me into listening to Cat's Eye. She's like, you should listen to Cat's Eye. They're awesome. She's like, I like Cat's Eye so much. They put a song out on my birthday. And I'm like, really? I'm like, really? You put a song out on your birthday? That's so cute. Oh, is she okay? Is she on live right now? Is that why? She's usually on right now. I don't know what that is, though. I mean, it's kind of interesting that a person like Neri has like over 40 something subscribers, but very few show to it. It's kind of like mine. Like I only have like 280 right now subscribers, but hardly showing up. So it's kind of odd. But what she usually would tell me is, even if you have one streamer or if you have a million of them, you just keep going. Is really what you do. And you really just keep doing your best and just keep streaming and get your watch hours up and make sure that you always get your watch hours up. Which, since I'm doing live streaming, because I just started not too long ago, and I'm amazed I could even do it, actually, Enzo, which is kind of a shock thing, because I didn't think I would be able to live stream because I didn't have a phone number, but thanks to Chat GPT, Google Chat GPT, it was very, very helpful for me to figure that out. And it was really helpful wise. And Neri was very helpful with me going through that period when I couldn't do it. And then I had Chat GPT figured out everything I could do. And I'm going to try to help Marie. We're going to try to help Marie to get a YouTube too. She deserves one. I think she deserves one. She's so good at it. She's so good. She's so good. Marie's so good at doing live stream, and she's so good at it. And she's very smart. She should have her own stream, but she's so busy with school. Oh, I see. She had Samia. I see. She was upset, not well. She said to speak, especially on live streaming. I can't. The only way I could probably text her is if I get off live and pause it and text her on her live. Yeah, she probably is. She's probably tired because sometimes she has a little bit of sleep issues sometimes too, because we both relate. Yeah, we both relate with the sleep troubles because we both have depression, we both have anxiety, so it's tough, and so I can understand it, and Neri was going through a little rough time because she was sick and her daughter was sick, and I felt so bad for her because, she was going through pretty rough, and then people were being mean on her thing, didn't make it better. But yeah, people were being kind of mean, but we're not going to bring up those people anymore because she usually says the best thing you can do is just pretty much just don't talk about drama, really. But yeah, I do suffer insomnia as well. There, Enzo. I struggle with my sleep because of my depression and anxiety too. That's why I sleep during the day, which is very hard. Hi, Julie. Welcome back. You're seeing Tito. But yeah, I do suffer it as well, and I can see Neri probably does too. And that's why I understand her and love her as a best friend, because I think she's a very wonderful person. I do. Yeah, I'm glad I can support her channel too, Wise. Even though there was a lot of people that I think that should not be there, that are very, very rude and mean, and should not cause drama on her lives, which she's so vulnerable, but she's such a blessing person. She doesn't like the drama, and you should always respect her regardless, and never do anything that would upset her, because she's such a good person. And you know how the beautiful Philippine women are, because they're very, very, very fragile. You can see how fragile they are. Yeah, you can see how very fragile Neri is. She doesn't like the drama. She does not like anybody accusing anybody. You could tell she wants her streams to be happy. And you can see it's hard for her sometimes to put a smile face. It's hard when people kind of being cruel and saying hurtful things to others, and especially on her her communities and her chats and stuff that really kind of are hurtful, and mocking other people, and it's terrible. Talking to forever too. I was talking to Brian about that too. That we've had literally people just being cruel. I do. I love her like a best friend there, Enzo. I do. She's such a sweetheart. She really is caring. She's a very, very sweet, caring woman. She really is. And sometimes people just don't. They need to listen to respect her and listen to her, and not be, having drama. She doesn't like the drama, and I don't blame that she doesn't. I don't like drama either. Do you have kids, and what are you being for Halloween? No, I don't have kids, but I have 3 nieces there, Jensen, and I would want to be for Halloween-wise. I used to dress up some cool stuff on my TikTok. I used to dress up as one of my TikToks a while ago. I used to dress up as one of those crazy people, like with the straight jacket on, with a mask on, and I did Insane in the Membrane. And then another year, I was like a bloody falcon with bloody hands, and a lot of the kids around the block said, "You got cool bloody hands, bro." That's what a lot of them said. And I'm like, really? And then one year, I usually have like a couple shirts that I wear for Halloween too. I have like a Hocus Pocus shirt. I don't know if you know that movie. And I have a Goosebump shirt. And usually I wear those for Halloween every now and then too. Hi, Casey. Halloween, I'm not really into being Australian. Well, you should be. You should be more into Halloween, Enzo. It's pretty cool. Halloween's actually my favorite holiday, I think. I think out of all the holidays, it's probably my favorite because I used to, giving out candy to kids, and it's such a fun thing. And I might do a live if I might do a live when Halloween time approaches, and you might see me giving out candy to people. I'm thinking of that, but usually I would use my phone for music, so I have to figure out what I'm going to do there if I do that. Because I would love to do a live when it's Halloween time. Because I usually like to decorate the house. Usually I would decorate the house and put like lights up and Halloween stuff up. And then Christmas time I would do the same thing. And I usually would decorate the house. This Christmas, I'm going to definitely decorate the house, going all around the house with lights. I do that because my family says it's okay to do it. Yeah, it's fun for yeah, exactly. It's fun for children wise. I love Halloween. I do. We have some really cool stuff for usually. I usually have show you where I go. Like usually over here. Like usually over here. Like here's where you would usually set up for Halloween. It's like usually right here. Like this area would be like where I would sit right here on it. There's would be a table there, and I would sit the table there, and it would usually be up there, and then there usually different Halloween accessories all around this area. And then over there where the tree is by that bigger tree, there's a pine tree behind that tree. I would do that for Christmas. Religious, I do believe in God, but I'm not like a major religious person, but I do respect God, though. I mean, I am Christian regardless, but I'm not like a major person in religion. But I do respect God, though, and I do pray, and I do that stuff, which is a good thing. I think that should be proper to do. But I'm not like a huge major person onto that, no. But I do respect people who are, though. That's okay. That's okay if you spelled it wrong. I spell wrong all the time. I spell wrong words all the time. Especially celebrities' names I'm spelling wrong. Yeah, exactly. I do pray every now and then. I mean, you can tell when I with with my necklace, because of my necklace. I have a necklace right here. It's obviously a Saint Christopher necklace. So I do pray to God, yes. But I'm not like a major huge on the religion thing. I'm like we don't go to church or nothing like that. But you know, hopefully, if I find a woman in time in the future, and if she does kind of do that, I will. I respect anybody who will. I think Nerlin probably does. I would think she does. I'd be kind of interesting if she did. I think a lot of Philippine people do. But I have mad respect for her, absolutely, whatever she does. Yeah, I don't either. I don't push my beliefs on people either. I really don't. I respect people's regardless, because I used to be goth. What is your favorite song? I will listen to it. Uh if I had to pick a song that's nowadays, or any kind of a song, or is it just a favorite song right now, or right now, if right now, if it's any good song right now, it's definitely Ella Langley. But anything from Ella Langley. And but there are some good songs I usually sing that I think are really catchy. But the one I kind of like to promote is Mr. Brightside. I used to like to promote Mr. Brightside by the Killers. And Mary played that on her live once. And I was very, very applaud wise. Yeah, Julie loves Ozzy. Julie loves Ozzy. We would definitely play Ozzy for sure. Ozzy's a big fan. Big massive fan of Ozzy too, yeah. Although Mary's not a big fan of Ozzy, but we respect her music anyway. But I love Ozzy. I've always loved Ozzy. I've always been a big fan of Ozzy. Yeah, you were. Yeah, I went goth. I went goth when I was like 17, 16, 17. And I used to, back in the day though, in the 90s, I would used to wear a lot of guy eyeliner, dye my hair black or blonde, although it turned orange. I used to wear all black. I used to wear guy eyeliner. I used to wear leather jackets. I used to wear chains all over my neck. I used to wear chains on my wrists. I used to smoke. I used to ditch school. I did all that stuff. And I regretted a lot of stuff I did back then. But I was only 16, 17 years old, so I wasn't really knowing what I was doing. But I did graduate, which I'm glad I did, because thanks to my ex-girlfriend from long ago, I did. And she was the one, once I found a relationship, at the time, she was the one that helped me get out of the goth. Yeah, it was a long time ago. It was a long time ago. What's your favorite drink? Personally, I don't really have a favorite drink. I mean, there's all different kinds of drinks. I don't think I have a preference of drinks wise. Although when you drink moderately. That's what I'd say. Long time ago phase you went through. Yeah, it was a phase I went through. Absolutely, it was. I mean, I did a lot of stuff when I was younger. I used to ditch school, smoke cigarettes. What drink do you like then? Anything really. I mean, these days I haven't drank in a while though. I'm kind of mellow on the alcohol or anything like that. Very mellow on the alcohol these days. Like, if the only time I would probably drink, it would just be something simple. Probably be like champagne or something like that, or something simple. Graduated from what year? 2000s, yeah, mid 2000s, early 2000s. Early 2000s, 2002. 2002 was my year. 2002 is when I graduated. It was probably the biggest year of my life, too, because that was the year I got to see Spider-Man. I got to see Spider-Man, the movie Spider-Man, back in the day. And we got to see that when we graduated. It was like a gift for us graduating to go see Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire. And I was like, yes, that's worth it. I was like, yes, that's worth it. Go see that movie for graduation wise. And some of my buddies back then, we got to see that movie. It was awesome. Good movie too. Non-alcoholic, like juice or something. I like flavored water these days. I usually have a lot of flavored water these days, like different flavors, like not Kool-Aid, but like a flavored water. You kind of mix it into it, and it's like you make different flavors like tropical punch, cherry, strawberry, orange, grape. But my personal favorite's trop. My personal favorite's tropical punch or mango. Mango is probably my favorite these days because Neri got me to the mangoes and the watermelon, and I was like digging it. Spider-Man cool, yes, absolutely. The very first Spider-Man movie came out with Tobey Maguire. Yes, we got to go see that movie. Yeah, but I didn't smoke weed actually. Although I did know somebody who did. I did know somebody who did smoke weed though too. But I smoked. All I did was smoke cigarettes really, and it was really kind of addicting. But my family hated it. They didn't want me to smoke, so I decided to stop doing it. Yeah, drinker only on. Yeah, exactly. That's how I am. Drinker only on special occasions. Exactly. Like like I say, if it's a like say if it's like a big holiday, like say New Year's, I probably would do it. Have you vaped? No, I've never vaped in my life, actually. Although I have no preferences for people who do. Looks like my mom's back. I just fed him. I just fed him.
Why is the gate locked?
I don't know why the gate's locked.
He wants out.
I never locked the thing.
He wants out.
Go ahead, go out. The gate must have locked on him.
See you later. See you at lunchtime.
He did eat. He ate his soft food. Only half a can, though.
Yeah, it's okay. I'll see you at lunchtime.
At some point, we'll see you at lunchtime. Because he's probably later when he's a... Oh, well, he's got treats in this bowl.
I just came by himself. Just a little bit of treats. Now he lost, what, 7 pounds. So. He looks good.
I guess that's a good thing since I'm feeding him, but he could...
No, he does have diarrhea.
I think maybe having too much diarrhea kind of did that to him.
No. Sir, if you want to give the dogs anything, so they shut up, I'll show you. This doesn't matter, because it's just water and broth. Those and those are theirs.
Okay.
They're like 2 lines of chicken.
Is that what you give them usually whenever?
Yeah. That's beef, that's chicken, and vegetable. So those they can have, not an issue. Only thing they have is not an issue is those.
Oh, I see. Oops. And apparently there's Kit Kat ice cream in here.
That's not pretty bad, don't touch it.
I had a feeling because I do not normally see that. Since when is there Kit Kat ice cream? Why is this freezer not opening? Sticking for some reason. Let me make sure it was not sticking.
It's not sticking at all.
No, it was a minute ago. Couldn't get it open. See, it's kind of pulling.
Just don't feed him right now because Papa started bark. So don't feed him anything right now. Wait, stop and get hold of this bark. We don't need that. Do we?
No.
What are you doing on the floor? What are you doing?
Yeah. No. Kind of. Hi.
Aw. I just love your belly. I love your belly. Here's my belly.
the other kitties are awake?
Get some water out of my car.
Oh, there's more water in your car?
Yes, there's a 40-pack, so slip your shoes on and come get it.
Alrighty. I'll get the water if there is water.
Come on, faster, faster.
Yeah. Go ahead, open your door.
Oh, yeah. What you plan on doing, Max? You go ahead and door.
Hold on a second. He's meowing again. I'll set my phone down.
What? You're such a sweet guy. You have no burrs?
I pulled his burrs out. I pulled some of his burrs out. Although he wasn't really bothered by it. He wasn't really bothered by it that I did it.
Get the water sucker so that I'm tired. I want to
You know, I want to make sure he's got like one more right here.
No.
Right by his belly.
He's got no fleas. Treatments to get you no fleas.
Try to eat your burries out of you. I don't like having burries in your video. Regardless, you're my kitty. I don't want burrs.
Don't poop my flowers.
I told you she's pooping in those flowers.
There. Yes. Okay. I know. Come on. Come on.
I didn't know there was water. I wonder where the water would be.
I just forgot about. I was too tired to stop.
I have to grab my phone. I set it outside. I will subscribe to you as soon as I'm off the live there. When I'm off the live, I will make sure you just leave me leave your message, leave your name on my thing, and I will subscribe to you. And you'll be subscribed on there when you subscribe, because I will check it for sure when I'm off live. But yeah, I'll make sure you get subscribed, Jensen. Don't worry. I just had to carry in water. Hold on a second. Some things are going to have to be moved in here, I guess. I'm going to have to move the drinks, I'm afraid. My phone glitches. Sorry about being distracted. I had to put some water away. you have to put some water away. See? Gonna put some water away. Gonna open this up. Sometimes. I make all different things. Sometimes water. But we have like 3-4 people that drink a lot, so that's why. Yeah, I will. I promise I will. I'll make sure you get salt. Don't worry. Promise you. Promise you, man. Right now I'm putting some water in the fridge. Trying to get them all in there, and it's going to take a little bit of a time to do this. Oh, you have to hit your subscribers, I think. I'll tell you about it in a bit. Hold on. Yeah, hold on a second. I'm putting some water away. Here. There's still some cheesecake left. Ooh, nice. Still got some cheesecake left for my birthday. Yeah, you could if you want to. I probably will at some point. There goes the water. Yeah. You want some? I just knocked them in the sink. So. You want some water? Or the cheesecake. We have some cheesecake. That's from my birthday. We still got some left. I haven't had it in a couple days, but I've been obsessed with it since. All right, now I'm putting away some water here. I gotta get a lot of water here. Yeah, cheesecake, yummy. Delicious. We have some left over. It's so good. It's so good. I will say, oh, and then I might come back. Yeah, exactly. Go ahead and see hi to Neri for me, Wise, and tell her I miss her and I'm on live too. And tell Neri I'm on live too. She might be watching. Yeah, I'll tell you in a bit there how you do it there, Jensen. Hold on. You can find your subscribers list. That's the fridge, guys. I usually I gotta shut it and open it every now and then. It tells you when you leave the fridge door open. Yeah, thank you, Enzo. Tell her I'm on live. You tell her I say hi too, and I miss her, and God bless her. Almost got them all in here. Almost got them all in here. Gotta make sure all the water is in here. Sorry, sunlight. Sunlight's working better. Gonna have to put a few in this drawer, I'm afraid, because there's no more room for it.
Is that yours?
What? The can or?
The big gulp.
Oh, that's Mom's.
You left your big gulp.
It'd probably be mine when she goes to sleep at some point, though. Usually I drink the remains of it. Well, usually you drink the remains when you're done with it. Good to see you there. I hope you're on Nary's stream. Tell her I miss her. I might pause my stream to check on her and see if she's okay too. We're back outside at the moment. I had to throw away the recyclable. And we're back outside. Tito's still out here. Yeah, he says. You Tito again. You Tito friend. Switching on him Neri too, which is good. And I might pause on my live just to see if she's doing good, and hopefully she knows. I think Enzo's probably going to tell her that I'm on live. Tito, yeah, we get Tito back on the live, wise. I had to get him back on the live too. I was busy putting away water. Sorry about that. Yeah, I had to put away the water. But we're going to put Tito back on live for a bit. I want to play with him for a bit. Give him attentions. He's the star of the show. We're going to give him the star of the show. And yeah, I might pause my live just to check on Neri. Be on part of the camera, so he wants attentions. He's hungry. Yeah, that's right, Casey. Yep, Tito Cam, right? Tito Cam. Tito, let's see your big eyes. Right. Want to see Tito eating though? He's probably eating. Yeah, he's finishing off the food he had. You want to see Tito's big eyes? Yeah, there they are. He's got the biggest eyes, doesn't he? Does anyone know how to check for usernames of the people who subscribe to you? Sorry that I couldn't do it, telling you that there, Jensen, because I was busy putting water away. But the way you find your subscribers is on your YouTube main list. All you have to do is go to your YouTube name and you hit the subscribers, and it'll tell you the list that you have. So and then when you hit that subscribers, whatever the number it is, it'll tell you hit the word subscribers. It'll tell you how many you have. Some of them might not be shown on there, but some of them are. Most likely are on there. And that's how you could sub to somebody. Basically, that's how I would sub to other people is you go to your YouTube main page, you hit that, and then you can hit sub there on that person's name. So that's how you do it. I was explaining this to Enzo as well too, showing him how to do it because he wants to learn how to put a picture on the front of it, and he's having trouble with it. So you have to you have to go to your main page, your main exact page, and then you hit where it says subscribers or whatever, how many you have. It doesn't matter how many you have. You hit that, and once you hit that with subscribers, it'll tell you your list of how many you have. And then there, you can also subscribe to people there. You can, by hitting the word subscribe next to their name, which I do all the time whenever somebody subscribes me, except for people who are bad, which I have not. But sometimes people keep their channels private. Yeah, exactly, Julie. Sometimes people keep their channels private. Sometimes they'll keep their channels public. Most of the time, you'll see that. I mean, not everybody's going to show on there on your list. Well, that's interesting. It does not. You press it and it doesn't do anything. It should do something because usually whenever I hit it, it works. Like you're supposed to hit. I think there's an arrow by it. Like there's a little arrow by the word subscribers. You hit that and then it'll tell you. It should work. It works on mine all the time. But I'll make sure you get subscribed because once I subscribe you, it'll make sure it be set. Because I think when you subscribe me, I will know. But yeah. Yeah, I'll make sure I'm subscribed you because I don't think I can subscribe if I'm on live. Let's see if I can. See, I can pin your message is what I can do. And I can do channel activity. But I don't want to put you in timeout or hide you because you don't want that. But what, yeah. Yeah, exactly. No under 18s too. As long as you're over 18, which I think you are. I would hopefully you are. And Tito says, well, Tito, we can give an exception for Tito. Tito's 13. Is he okay, Julie, to be on the live? He's 13. He's underage. Can we accept Tito? Can we accept Tito as an underage person? He's underage. He's only 13. Should we accept him, Julie? He's not over 18. Even maybe he's underage. Underage. Yeah, Tito accepted. Right, that's right. Tito's accepted. We can make exception for Tito since he's underage. Because he's only 13 years old. He's not 18. He probably couldn't even live that long to be 18. I don't know how long he can live, but I was told he lost a couple pounds because we've been feeding him less, and that's good for him because he needs to be a little bit more healthy. He needs to be a little healthy. He's been having a lot of... He's loving the head rubs. He does love the head rubs. Look. He loves the head rubs. He loves attention. And he's purring. You can hear his... He loves scratchies. He loves little scratchies on his head. He's my little buddy. We can make an exception for Tito. He's underage too, but we can make an exception for him. He's our buddy. He's our mascot. Tito's part of the live regardless. We're putting him as our mascot. Oh, that's cool that you're helping your farm, or you're doing that, your friend's farm there, Julie. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, Tito loves the head rubs. He does. He loves the head rubs. Enzo's probably on Neri's live right now too. If you're wondering where he's at, he wanted to go say hi, and he's probably telling Neri that I'm on live too. Which I say thank you, brother, for doing that. And tell her I wish I was watching her live since I'm on live. I'm sure she's probably watching, but if she is, hi Neri, love you, honey. Hope you're doing okay. And today, no drama. We're not going to have any drama anymore here. And you're always free to text me. And it's okay. Make sure it's good for you. And you don't have to worry about the drama, because we're not going to bring up any more people anymore, because we've decided to be respectful now about it. I've decided that I was enough with it. And I think that we're going to just bring cool and peaceful, like for her. Exactly. Drama-free zone. Exactly. I decided wise... After seeing my last live and how miserable I was, Casey, and how sad I looked wise, I have to like just move on and just, stop bringing up this person, and have all these moderators just stop bringing up. Yeah, we just need to stop bringing the hate and just start, doing what Neri says, kind of like just drama-free, pretty much. Because it was sad, the fact that she saw that post. She did. It was very sad that she saw that post. And that could be why she deleted it, which was smart that she did. I'm glad that she did. Because she doesn't... And I felt really bad her seeing that. And it was really embarrassing. And I felt really hurt by it. And, I felt hurt for her, because it was on her community. And it was not nice. It's just not nice to do that in other people's communities. So we don't want to have any more drama. So we're not bringing up anybody anymore, any more of that stuff anymore. I'm just completely, I don't want to talk about it anymore. It's yesterday's news. Yeah, it's just pretty much after just, battling it out head to toe, people, they're just not going to get it. So the best thing you can just do is block them. But even if they're stalking, there's really nothing I can do. But, I'm not even going to bother saying them anymore. So, yeah. I'm just going to move on and just keep doing lives. And, personally, none of you guys ever did attack me. None of you guys ever did say anything harmful. And none of you guys, I know, are deceiving me. I can assure you on that. Because I guarantee you everybody's been very respectful to me here. Just those people weren't. So... And we don't want to bring any more drama or any more hate to people. But there are some people that don't deserve to be on live at all, or deserve to be here. They're hateful and they're terrible. Yeah, exactly. You would never do that either there, Jensen. You're new, so you wouldn't do that either. But we had a person here literally being very highly disrespectful. Yeah, they're not worth the attention, exactly. They just want to cause the drama is really all they want to do. They just want to bring me down, like you said there, Julia, when you were talking to me about it. The more that they push you down, the worse you feel. And you don't want to have that. I'm turning this live into like the bash fest of them. And it's sadly right, but personally, these people are horrible. And they have no respect for themselves, I guess. They really, by saying all that horrible gobbledygook. And Forever Man was right. I was talking to Forever Man earlier, wise, as you know, and I told him there's nothing shameful about telling your struggles, and just I say it like it is. And he said clearly, it's like Gene Simmons of Kiss. If you don't like the comments or whatever, don't comment. That's exactly what he said. And I was like, really? I compare myself to Gene Simmons. Who knew? But yeah, exactly there, Julie. Did you hear about that with Gene Simmons wise? He did this like thing saying, don't like his music, don't listen to it. If you don't like what it's basically what I'm saying about people like that. If you don't like my comments, comment. Simple as that. If you find them a problem, just don't comment. Simple as that. I don't know. I don't know what Jensen is. He could be older. He could be over 18. I don't know. He's been on here a while, so. He looks old, though. His picture looks old, though. I can't see his picture, though. It's really small, so it's hard to tell. But, they're not worth the attention anymore. After the whole bunch of bashing to them, I think they're just going to do what they want. Simple as that. And we don't need to bring them up anymore. And quite honestly, they're just a pain in the neck, really. So all they are is a pain in the neck. They don't care, so. And they're very hateful, and it's sad. But, Neri says just basically, drama-free. And I want to make sure she knows that, too. Neri, if you're watching, honey, we're not going to ever talk about him ever again. And you can feel free to text whenever you feel like it, okay? Whenever you feel like you can. Just know those people we're going to make sure everybody's, respectful here. And we're going to make sure nobody's disrespectful or deceived or anything like that, including yourself. Because quite honestly, we don't deserve the drama. We want drama free. That's what we want. And, those people just are very sad, to be honest with you. Two kids scooters. Maybe he's obsessed with scooters, but not just, I don't know. But he says they're pro scooters. Okay. Julie just asked everybody whose age is their Jensen. Julie's one of our top moderators here. So she makes sure that you got to make sure you're over 18 and all that stuff. She'll ask you. So. But, I want everybody to always know, just be respectful when you're asking somebody. Some people might not be shy-wise, but if you can sense the fact that you're under 18, don't be here, okay? But if you're over 18, cool. It's all cool for you. As long as you're over 18, I just think we don't need children here. I really agree with what Julie says. And everybody here, we do not need children here. We do not need children on the lives. They should not be controlling lives. They should not be ever doing that. And they should not be fibbing to be underage either. Because our moderators are good at what they do. They're very respectful wise. They're not deceiving me, I can tell you that. They're definitely not deceiving people. I mean, Marilyn's a moderator here. Obviously. My friend Tama, who does a live, is a moderator here. Very friendly. She's not deceiving. And Lacey's a moderator. She's not deceiving. And there's so many very good, respectful people here that are actually moderators. So not everybody is deceiving me. But so we have good moderators here. We just don't want people who are just trolls and terrible. Because that's what the moderators do, is get rid of the messages that we don't need. Yeah, exactly there, Julie. What Julie just said was, if you're under 18, you should not be on the live, obviously, just to protect yourself, because we want people who are obviously 18 or over. Just being precautious is really what it is. And, we don't want children under 18 on this at all. Except for Tito. Tito's accepted. Tito's accepted. Yeah, she's trying to protect. Tito's accepted, though. Tito may be under 18, but he's accepted. He's the accepted person. He's the only one that gets to be on this live. Yeah, he's only 12, 13 years old, so we're gonna give him exception. So Tito's accepted. He's the only person that should be on the live that's trading is Tito. And no lurkers, of course, because if you're lurking for the wrong reasons, just leave. Yeah, Tito rules the hood, right? Tito rules the hood. Tito is accepted as the underage person who's allowed here. He rules the hood. So he's definitely no doubt going to get the acceptance of being on the live. But we have really good moderators here. Julie's definitely one of them. She knows what she's doing. She knows what she's talking about. She's not deceiving anybody. She's not being the deceiver. We talk on Facebook. We respect each other on Facebook. So, and she absolutely everything. She knows she's a good person. That's why I trust Julie. Hi. Give Tito attentions. Fat him. They love him. He's a good boy. Ooh, that sounds delicious. Blueberry, raspberry, spinach smoothies. But we have 5 people watching and 1 person really chatting wise there. I mean, if you guys are lurkers, please leave. That's all I have to say. I mean, the live clearly says no stalkers. We have like 5 people watching and 2 people are chatting. Okay, good. I want to make sure there are more, because sometimes you never know if we have loose lurkers that are watching about. Because there is a lurker about. So. And I'm sure we all know who that is. But yeah. Yeah, 2 lurkers by. Yeah, exactly. I think we know which one of those lurkers could be, Julie. I think we can take a wild shot in the dark who that is. And I hope it's not who we think it is. I am no larger. I have been here a while and chatting. Yes, you have, actually, Jensen. I think people should chat wise and not try to get information. I think as long as you're chatting wise, and if you are, and if somebody's actually saying they're on their live and they say that they're lurking about, that's understandable too. But as long as you say something. Casey said, Tito, Casey, same here. I'm not a morning person. Yeah, it's okay. We'd understand it completely. But the live clearly says no stalkers, and yet we get stalkers. And no drama. Apparently there's drama insta. Henson, you're going to a skate park. Skate parks are cool, though. I'm not skateboarding, though. Yeah, Jensen, I think you meant. Yeah. Yeah, I think you said Jensen. Oh, excuse me. Scooter camp. I sure hope you're over 18 there, Jensen. Scooter camp. But then again, I've heard people do it, so. But, I hope you're good at it, yeah. But, Casey, you've been very respectful to me about every post I did, too, and I appreciate that. Thanks. Yeah, well said. Subscribe, turn on the notifications for more content. It's free, of course. And you know, we got 22 likes, which is a new high actually. I think that's the most I've gotten so far on a live. And Tito's walked off, so but he'll come crawling back. He always does. But Enzo, I believe, is on Neri's live. I could pause my live to check on Neri, see how she's doing. So I could do that for a second and then come back. I think she's probably watching. I'll make sure I'm seeing 5 in the chat, 23 like. Yeah, exactly. I think I'm up to 23 now. Yeah, probably that's the most likes I've gotten. 5. Yeah, I see 5 and 22 on my live. I not show up until later on. But I don't know. I don't know. My guess is she is. I wanted to check her, but Enzo's doing it for me. Enzo went to her live to tell her I was on live because he was here. And Enzo's really cool because Enzo is very respectful to Neri and Marie too. And we were chatting with Marie earlier, which was really good. We felt really respected for her. Yeah, exactly. People coming in to support you, but then they're doing their own lives. Yes, I agree with that. That's what Neri does. It's exactly what Neri does because Neri's got a live. She does it you can tell. And I always do come in to support her as well. But I usually tell her I'm on live now, so sometimes I'll go on my live, and then she'll know I'm on live, or I know that she'll be on live. But you know, since Enzo's here, who's a really cool person, and I'm known on her live, he's given me the shout out to her. So I told him, tell Neri I said hi, and I'm missing your live, and I'm on live now, and tell her I miss her, love her like a bestie should. And you know, hope she's doing okay. Because after hearing all that drama on her page-wise, I was praying for her to feel okay. And I hope she's good, and I hope she's all right. She's fine. What time did live start? I did it I did it a little later than I ought to do it. I did it about 5 because I was a little late today. But we've been on about 3 hours. But I gotta set a time. I gotta set a time when I'm going on live. I gotta set time, I think, to figure out when I'm gonna go on live. I gotta figure out the right time of it. Because I want to set the right time for it. And, you know, because you can set timers on there what time you want to go on live. And that way people will know. I just come on the live whenever I can. But today we had much, which is good. Feels kind of mellow-wise. Julie says bathroom break. But very mellow today-wise. I feel actually kind of relaxed today, which is a good thing. You know, and Neri's always like, if Neri is texting in live-wise, tell her she can do that if she can. And she doesn't have to worry about any drama because we're not going to do anything drama anymore. And we love her and we want what's best for her. Here, and we want her to always be respected because she's one of my good true besties here. I found respect for her, and she's a blessing person inside and out, and she always earns my trust, and I will always respect her. And even though some people are very cruel, saying I was begging to her, viewers a while ago, yeah, we did. We had a lot there earlier too, but a lot of people left. A lot of people were doing their streams, I think. But yeah, blessings for Nerlin, obviously, and her family. And I want her to know that I was never begging for her, and I apologized to her about it at that time, and I never would have ever begged for her because I understand how she feels and I respect her dearly. Yeah, yeah, exactly. But yeah, we respect Nerilyn's live, and I respect Nerilyn's live, and I would never nitpick other people out. Never would ever nitpick other people out the way that those people did. And I respect Nerilyn with all my person, and she deserves really good moderators. She have really good moderators there. Some of them I just think are very terrible, but and Enzo's one of them, absolutely. Enzo's really, really nice and really respectful to Marie too. So you got to give him props for it. And we love Neri. We love Nerilyn very, very much, and we respect her as a good friend should. We're besties, no matter what. We respect each other, and and I will never ever disrespect her. I love her to death. She's a good person inside, and I love her as a best friend. She's like a good, true best friend should, and she deserves all my blessings as well as Marie does. Marie's a good person, hands down as well. Very smart girl, very smart, young 21-year-old I've ever met. Very caring person, I got to admit. She's a very caring person. They're both very caring. And they're both very good girls. They're really good, very blessing women, and probably the most sweetest girls I've ever seen on here. And I'm not falling ever in love with them or anything like that. I respect them as good friends, and I think it's the right thing to do is to respect your friends you have. And Nerilyn's got a really good spirit about her. I like that about her, and she's a good person. And I do exactly what I would do if I was in her shoes. I do the same thing. And if she's watching, I hope she realizes that I respect her 1,000,000%. And the only reason I do a lot of shout outs for her is because that's respected you dearly. And I always did the shout outs for her because I felt like she was very kind to me. She was very respectful to me. She did put my posts on live before too. And she was really, really sweet. And that's what really made me like her as a friend. And I think that what she did was very, very respectful, and that's what I love about her. She's got a good free spirit, and she's helping a 21-year-old out. You got to give the woman credit. She's helping a 21-year-old student out who's a good friend of hers, and you got to give her credit for it. And that's a really good thing. It's a good, positive thing. And we love Neri, and we love Neri. We love them both. We want both with respect for them. So no drama in their lives, guys. And be very nice to them. Good, be as well as myself. And if you're nice to me, respect me, and listen to my rules and my moderators, you'll know. And nobody's going to be deceiving anybody. And nobody will deceive anybody. Nobody here I know is deceiving me. Because I can guarantee you the people that are here are very respectful wise. And they were trying to just think it all is just a bash fest for that one person. To be honest with you, it's not. And quite honestly, we're just sick and tired of talking about her. So, and I think I was a little bit upset by it. Yeah, I think Nerilyn was very upset by it because she didn't like the drama. She does not like the drama, and I don't blame her that she doesn't. Because beautiful Filipina girls like her are very fragile. They're very, very, very vulnerable people like her. There's very vulnerable people like her. She's definitely one of them. And I feel really, really sad that she has to put up with those kind of people on her. It's not nice for those people to be doing that to her. And I love her like a besting friend, like a true best friend should. I feel like she's a good true best friend, and she's very respectful to me and my struggles and everything like that. So I give her credit. And there's nothing shameful about being open about your struggles. And if people don't, if people they don't like it, if you don't like me posting it, you don't have to comment. Simple as that. If you're sick of hearing me saying the same thing over and over and over again, don't comment then if you don't like it. Simmons, like I said forever, man. Gene Simmons, like Gene Simmons said, if you don't like it, don't do it. Simple as that. And apparently they would not stop, so. But yep, Julie's a very respectful person here, though. And she would never deceive me because she told me so. She would never deceive me because she told me so. And I think everybody here is good people-wise. And what's good about everybody is everybody at least shows themselves on live. Nobody here hides themselves. And if you do hide yourself, don't hide yourself. Let people know who you are and let people see you. Don't be afraid to show yourself. Don't be scared to. Always be, always show yourself if you're on live. I mean, if you're on live, if you're here on YouTube for the wrong reasons, don't be here. If you're here to be spiteful, don't be here. Simple as that. If you're here just to be cruel and be mean to people just because they are making fun of you, don't be here then. That's my opinion. Just be respectful to people that you hear and just stop being rude and stop being disrespectful. Just be a good person. Yeah, exactly. You're a very honest person. Yeah, exactly. You will say what you mean. Yeah, exactly what you said, what you mean. That's what you told me. And I guarantee you were not deceiving me. Nobody here I know is deceiving me. And I think that's what's terrible about that person accusing me, saying that they're deceiving me. Nobody here would deceive me. Nobody's that horrible to do that. And most of these people who are here, they actually show themselves. They don't hide. They actually do show themselves. And they actually talk on Facebook. They actually show themselves. They're not scared of showing themselves. Yeah, of course they do. I always like all sports. That's what my theme is all about. That's what my theme's all about, KC Sports. Because a lot of baseball is one of them. That's why my name is Miggy. That's my moniker. Miggy's the moniker on there. That's my moniker name. Because I never put my actual... You're really not supposed to put your actual name on lives. It says I am at the top. It says I am at the top spot. What, the subscription? Yeah, I think when you subscribe somebody, you end up being at the top at some point. And then more keep coming. They keep going up, and up on there. Yeah, Casey's a Yankees fan. Yeah. I'm not surprised you're a Yankees fan. I'm not surprised. I mean, I have a feeling somebody was going to be here a Yankees fan. You can definitely tell I'm a Tigers fan, though. But that's the reason why my name is Miggy on here. Because you're supposed to actually keep your name cool. Because, because I do not look like him, I can assure you. That's what I go by. Yeah, exactly. If I had a problem with you, I would say, and I would sort my problem. Exactly. See, that's exactly what I would have said there, Julie. You hit the nail right on the head. That's exactly what I would have said. If you had a problem with me, you would see the problem out. Exactly. Bad because of what they're going through. Which I felt that's what that person did. I felt that I was, mocked, and I felt abused by that. It was not nice. Just not nice to do. People should just be nice and kind. Simple as that. Marilyn was the same way. Marilyn was very nice to me, Wise. She was very nice to me, and I'm very nice to her, and I respect her wishes. And I will always respect her wishes because I would never nitpick other people on other people's lives. I would never do that. Because she doesn't like to be caught in the middle, as you know. Some people don't like the middle. And I think Marilyn's definitely one that does not like to be caught in the middle. And it kind of would be affected badly for her. And that's how I feel. It's exactly how I feel. I don't like to be caught in the middle and have to choose sides. I don't blame her. It's horrible to choose sides because you don't know who you can trust and who you can't. But, you know, if you're saying the horrible derogatory things on some people's communities and saying horrible derogatory things towards other people, it shows how horrible you are. It really does. It shows how bad you can be. And I've never said anything bad ever on her. Are you feeling tired? Yeah, exactly. People are actually leaving, Wise. I could probably be leaving too, Wise, to check on Neri. I don't know if she's still on live, Wise, there, Julie. But I might end my live right now because hardly people are here. I don't know where everybody's at, but probably on hers. But we made about 3.5 hours today on here, and I might do another live again, Wise. I'm going to see if I can figure out how to schedule lives too. I got to figure out how you could schedule one, so that way you guys know when I'm on. And I want to check on my friend, see if she's okay and all that stuff. And if she's still on live. Sure she gets an attention wise. And she knows though too, because I told Enzo he was going there. He was going there to her live saying that Miggy's on live, and I figured, thanks for doing that, brother. I appreciate it because you're cool. But yeah, I might probably check on her too there, Casey. I might end my live and check her. We're gonna make it probably make about 3.5 hours to balance it out wise. And we'll check on her. I'll do a little pause and check on her and see if she's good, and see if she's on live or not, and see if she's good. And if she's not on live, because I can pause the live wise. Yeah, I think you should follow her, Casey. She's really nice. Sweet Karen girl. Yeah, exactly. I wish all of the best for her too. I wish you could follow her too, because she's very, very nice. She's very sweet, very caring woman. Neri is. Yeah, very sweet, caring woman. And you might see her friend in some of her lives too. And she's very sweet too as well. But yeah, person. She's very, very caring woman, very respectful woman, probably the sweetest I've known. Who's very, very nice. She's very, very nice. Yeah, she's very, very nice. But I will probably pause the live and check on her and see if she's okay. She's doing all right. Because I think Enzo is doing that now for me. But I always make sure. But yeah, wish her all the best. I agree. Because I love her. She's my bestie friend. She's one of my bestie friends there. Love Neri so much. Love Marie as well. Two good besties there. Always on there. Good two on that live. Always so special. And you know, they both deserve respect. And they both are very kind, beautiful Filipina girls. You have to admit. But we'll do a pause. I'm going to do a pause, Vic. I'll probably come back on the live. I'm going to do a pause and check on her. So I'll be back in a second. We'll do a little pause. So we're going to do a little pause. So I'll be right back in a second. Now she is off. So I'm back for the moment. But I got to probably end it anyway because my phone's battery's low. So I'm going to go inside and charge my phone, make sure because my phone's like down to like about 30. I want to make sure it gets charged up to about it, to at least up higher. But I don't know if anybody's still on live wise, but I'm back. Nerilyn's off live now. She did about an hour on her live, which is good. You know, I gave her a text on her live stream, said I missed her, good besting friend. So I'm probably going to end the live because I got to charge my phone anyway. But I'm going to give one little shot for Tito before I go, because he's sitting in the grass. I'll show you. But I'm back on live. But there's Tito on the grass. But say everybody to Tito, everybody. I gotta go charge my phone. Say bye, Tito. We love you. If anybody's not here, but you know, we love you, and Now I'm gonna charge my phone now, guys, and he says bye. And I'm gonna say bye to everybody because I'm gonna go stop the live. And love you guys. Everybody's here. Charge my phone, come right back. Nary's off live now, so I text. Want to make sure she's good. And bye, guys. If anybody's here, bye, guys. Tito says bye as well. Say bye, Tito. Meow. And bye, guys. I'm gonna end my live so I can charge my phone. So see you guys later. Bye. Bye.